in the realizing a former what you pressing into no you demand 9, 10, 15, 19% king. Imagine them there obey my ban at this point in time. Also said we in the demand na banu na ma banu to mazaye ne budget going forward.
Right. Nana ato ata mena sanopai na yenwa twe mu ntwan kopem se Minister of Finance ede krata eno enyina so ye beboa na crosak for wona tuato mate no wo metimi atwe ede asensen. Right. Doctor Engineer Nana Atuwata, Head of Local Government Service, and Yanine Edin Komono, Edna, a Semudia Labour Commission, a buying and a fence on a year close for ACIA. Now, Mocha Sabaya, Matia Tio Matia, Edefa allowance be almost a buy bet me Ediama Womono. Wo bet me action Makawa Semono, Enna and Opay, Yane Nana Atuata, Edin Komo, Adin Chirimu, Ede Afanura, Yakoso, Ewon Semudiano Emu. Mamika will say, Jumedian Aye, the privileged morning show on Wontumi 101.3 radio na fe Wontumi TV. Kofi Asarunye. And I pay Kofinto Frank. And I said Jumediano Edia my sanso. And I see the baby girl Ewaha. And Fred Amoyao. And so I can't be a Jumediano. Yet Ebro not do. And your best sorry. Nemom. Mamisha crank a cano pay. In Cranchasama Medima Nan say. Oti wonu na wo wiase a dense ochina ewo ho se wo na dense ochina ewo ho se otimi dense ochina ewo ho no ma wana montu a wututuo no obantu ni yie wo bra wo ni nipa nipa ntemo no enkonko fasam emfa ema yetie nie se wanwie hunu se ochina ewo ho no a obaye bibi de tia obi enne na wura fi so ochina ebia obanya se nipa no emoa obaye bibi e de tia obi enne na bia na wura fi se nipa no ochina ubenya ne mo anu ti den na hunu se ochina ehonom baby a wo free ban wo ma wo sia wo mo no se wo konso a safo na no e na wo besan etimi asia wo mo anu ti den na hunu se ochina ehonom mame kwa mo no so na me ni senior Martin Ameyaw ono NPP Constituency elections a ekoso no wono na me ka se ukokopie mu ewo manso adubia wono gire mu e de hwese abato no ebeti akoso vetting abekoso ene senior mache
bejo so minia
ide abokọ de
oh nyame adaro maaje nkwa
minim se sabre watimi anu dudo ni bi ma hode na bani paduo no ma yade na ka beji waboso na tuko
nyame adom obo ade adaro ma ne mo mpai bo ne motifo ne ye party for empire boy say unia mat me ho de ti se bon grace no
right
nyame adom ahode abapa
Mami sa ana vetting be koso manso du bia ho na woda wo hwese abato no beti akonkan so far say na city vetting no mo sha se breben na nhia ne tesen
meda se minia mami fa wa fidi kesi so na me chia Wontumi TV and radio phone na me chia T4 na me chia party mpanyifo ne party ma most importantly constituency executives any aspirants are ene omunyina picking nomination forms for mobile vetting. Mame chia omunyina. Na minua ubusa ya mpa unia Martin me original rep for Manso Adubia constituency elections na ye babe no. Na ene ye vetting. Obeka ye bie nomination Tuesday. Ama obia be picking nomination.
Hello.
Ya ye bibia e de aba regional party office enra e de modalities na aba nti wo hwa ye wo 3 main centers ye vet ni bi wo Beauty Queen Hotel ye bi e wo Hasta Lodge ana de etwato no so ye wo Proof Room regional party office.
Okay.
Na ya ma obia time ye ndidi so wo hwa ye start from 8 am wo hwa baby to say Manso Adubia Memia regional rep ewo ho a ye started anopeya 8 am ebinum so beba 11 am na etoto so saa nti ya ma constituencies no bia ne center obeko anytime a ewo se obia edeba aside that regional party and national council edeba ye no ye zonal chairman for the vetting committee. Into we beauty king baby a meme zonal chairman honorable George Odro. I did not too. And the chairman for committee so Nana Yeboah on a CEO student loan trust fund and I meme secretary as regional rep, me secretary to the committee. And I work constituency for me and son almost so a committee. To radio and yeah, Oba Vetina and said I dear you, the mass balance now something. Oba you saw contribution towards the party. More importantly, a form now are failing. The hair form so near Shebebia or two about the constituency or one or two about there. Now why ye Juma or what? What's not as a member of good standing. Now, say effort to say Ujina position our constituency. It's basically no meaning obusaya and edumedia because any na mawai atron sana koso ene.
Right. Apart from say the panafili from the Wiema, Niama here say what if chef from the Odia Semo Wieno and oba vetina. Then or the count the nipediano diaba Ediaba vetino.
Who here pa achenkwa on say o fill forms ni wia. I was say the evidence I say your party and on your party card. And a constituency now on so chilema you say polling station be out to about and also your voter ID card. Into your momo year or more voter ID card photocopy. And sign money by but on say because of fraud any editing sign manema banintino. Oh the photocopy never yen to me share say oh ba. Adi here park as a party card no and photocopy no. The original card no ebe so ho aba. Na voter ID a chere se constituency ho na o to aba no. And also what be so ho no aba. So hwe constitution a chere se e wo se e bi efi 6 months e ko no. And a chere se what na kru more 6 months and our register 6 months e ko 2 years and above na chere se we a member of the constituency. So if you show voter ID no now you share a party card na and on a bachelor ya ma who say indeed oh your party ba our constituency want to qualify say utumi gina positions inti mesre obi e ba vet na onfa the party card ense no no onfa the voter ID card no so ense no and on niam e important you be here e vet na se na ya vet na wi ya bibia o mo qualify be mo bia on the status e wo hona ye wi ya be ye balloting. For instance oko manso bibia nipa miuni na contest for chairman ye be balloting answer na be free center on bo say ye be ye the ballot papers ne ba ona wo ye da number 1 na we na ye 2 answer na obi akọ constituency na start the campaign na ballot paper no so enye me regional rep and national rep na ye boa and e be print ballot papers no regional party national councillor so mo se yempe center ba kwa ye print the who asante reading papers no nti ye kwa ye be di ni nyina be ma isifo no na ya to aba no all the constituencies wi a ni ya ye declaration ni ya ye omusuali na fi ya ye albon no na ye de albon na bra regional party na process no send ye starting polling station at the bar electoral area ya de aba constituency ye nya sa albon na ye de albon no so akoye region ni ya ye region de ne de abeka constituency de no na fi ya to aso ni akoye national if national na fi akoto flag bearer ba na fi insise ya constitution ne chile say every 4 years bia no yin panifo no mo be di party ne no na ye decide dwumadi ne nyina abewie.
Senior Martin Ameyao mamena se no pay fan koma ne aboard ya fa election na vet na ekwe koso ne e wo me awodo wa sentiment mase
meda se pa minia nyame kan
oye senior edema MPP amanyoko ni ma na dodo na friend Martin Ameyao na brante we opreso obekọ akope regional youth organizer ediama NPP amanyoko no Martin Ameyao ena yene no edi enkomo no ena bre no ense da ni yafa enti ebebo ntew na yakone saa ameka se nana foko dwumo atena se aso anote wa atena se ntino ebekọ so saa na yedi amamu na madika ka kire se yebedi Ukraine komo enne yebedi free SHS ho komo afei yebedi Ghana eho enkomo foko Martin
wejuso
bia fine
boko
aso anote wa
coffee
Mr. Right na wo ye
nyame ado
okwa waba
o waba
ede nyame ase
waba
se nyame de Mr. Right abedu asumbi se bibia ye fine
o nyame ado bibia
ye fine
bibia da na akwa
bibia nya fine ka kire me
ene so ye fiada
bibia ye fine
so
na nim se du fiada na wo ne ma no ye na ne
type kama
type pie no na ne wura ho
antes
ade ba ko pe
Friday there weekends
cause the weekend wo ye ne dia na nya no so be for aso be
na my brain say na meji ma
ma bre say
so me phone to baby me hu me square na ma fro
o wa hom giem say kro bi dia friend hom gimbre
ho so na bi free
ayo
esibeti me kro ma edin na mamre ne na kade nyina ti me de to so say de be ya me hu me scholar me fro
why
me hu me square say me fro
say wo wia na afre me
Edio
bibia be fine pa
I fine crazy
na ene yama me ba ko bi di na woda na esa fatase bi na bebum na ya wese happy birthday san say maame no wabɔ adwumaden pa na yama me ne din ede owura yire Beatrice Osei we free ye yankasa on the deputy Minister of Education on PRO
hey
opoku mensa
ya poku
mame Beatrice Osei adodo na friend anti bi ya mame oyefeyi ase de hye to de ase oye retired local government practitioner onya fi hye dusia eduosu nsia ne 76 years
ya poku na kwa na ayise mame na ya guess
founding members are St. Louis all students or your founding member etie mame ne your man happy birthday yankopon ton sira so ngu ne so senya osi o za mame no o hwa ne boblo di gina ho ani mfi a wanya ani se no si gina so a na chim se yankopon
waye ni ye
nyame atena de penti anti bi baabi a wo bia no ene wontumi multimedia ye nyina ye gina dwumadi we so ni ama happy birthday ye ne yapoku mensa nyina eti ya ne fa mame pie why fa
pie
fa mame pie unya pizza bi na anya red wine bi na de ka ho mai mame a na bibia tine
na won kone mafodie nim kakra anti na onse nyina hinifo rabbi A2 honorable Isaac Kofimafo 8 no pe wo hwedwumadi da bia wo hwe nenso wo hwe enti yama wo machi baby omo
ena ye ma machi na chairman Bozin MPP Amenfi Constituency
no converting
it's chairman Bozin
no converting
we no ayobia be didi for ye nyina any producers in Akwame Adinkranto
chairman Bozin ono vet no kono no demu straight say ono proper commission no kwai omo ne contest no omo na je tom say omo kobo no mama ne nsa so enti ne vet no FER campaign
popular acclamation
good chairman ya mautrim kwanso
ya tiesi dem
enable ne kontienko
ya tiesi dem do bo kata hodo abedwa so na no pe ni ti ni kon sisi ni kotodwe na beti na batwe na bakone na poso etwa ni tianso ofie ha ye ka no OBD na se kire nyina ne obia bedidi yamfa graphic amresio ena no pay graphic de boka tansema odi aba betudwa onumonyamfo kodwo opon nkroma na waya sofo a wo hwa ne bonsem so ne wo gba amane onse sidi na enya gina so gina ne naso anyini kona nimu no no wasem tutuya mpenfo ya onse ansa na covid ebeba no mpenfo won tutuya nhihye pegu akwam no wasem odi aba betudwa na school placement system no nsem no a allegations bi ba ye bribery ni asde no professor Kwesi Opoku ama nkwa ni mfoni da ya sesese mpenfo hyase ohwehwem wose additionfo over 3550 ya wonum di fair wonum course no they say ya reinstate wo mu ana odin sem bi aba wose Russia Ukraine war no say economy me amfa ho sobo enkonkobo wo mu TUC Trade Union Congress ana e kasa asem no say me amfa sobo nkomo Russia ni Ukraine for graphic the bokata ene anope daily graphic no de buy ni bi ni aboboso
ene ma me for daily statement the bokata no ento aso anope no ye boni tew sa na ye koyanim na wo hwe daily statement the bokata na nsem ye nu pe ena anope me de che wo mu Kwame Nkrumah suapoma de suafo na ebido muzika kototo uba cars ibie ebido mo de koye nkrofo de mo ye wofia ibi ne nasefo no ene nux ene SRC fo omo boy wure musa amofra no school fees no omu tue bi e de ama won mo ehonsem kaza fa etoso mienu ena oje no akenka bi afire ena enim hana mo so Dr. Daniel Okuboy ene no mpanifo bonidi je say ya appoint no National Health Insurance Authority nei ono ne abodin se onkoye tuapemu na onkoye ntutuye ni nyina no pay daily statement de obonkrata no ensem wei ene afoforo bebre wo mu amienu wei ena no pay me dey adan wo
yemfa Ghanaian Times de obonkrata entwaso metiefo na wohwe Ghanaian Times de obonkrata nanim ena no pay ya wode nsem biaba na we Trade Union Congress kro no awu ana o se minimum wage metes na wudi hu nkomo wom se minimum wage ni dia mamo nsa ma no mafoma fi ase mane mafom kra anti yempegem omo sere sempenfo empegem no minimum wage below inflation rate anti no wasem na odi aba na cross agfo omo strike no wasem no so a edase osa na World Bank nso ade atudwa kyese oman Ghana yenye hihye se de be ya oman no yebetimi ye oman kede no yebetimi atene ma so ne say Ghana service apomdi atena ye hwe apomdi wonsam so wo man Ghana mu no wonmu a hye ye second phase wo mu ade buama oman Ghana ade hye nyina timi anya COVID-19 mpanye ni bia wo no second phase no wonmu a hye na se eno akwedi ho nkomo asokwa Madam Beniso say, I was sharing the asinti. You say, almost station, some station kofo, and they abuse your mobile, Omoko Hakakra, no Makakra, nti, Omuch Mantia, so compass, yes, you had ye, cost ye, papa said ye, Ghana Health Service, Ashishan Pepe.
Made the daily statement of Bokrata Betwaso and pay ever has say. Na and also an anopay some year new and a mede down wumu. Chem Kwane Nana Twatakra, the Uncle Moses Anopay, Osha daily guide of Bokrata and Sabnoa. Civil servants and our fellow government workers no. Etuatia ene no wamoche so mba bete ne hu nsemo no anope krata feto so miensa e wo guide mu krata ne so e de bi aba na tamale interchange ya enche ye kra empenifo e de ayi apasuo kapen ko twa homemu no e na no pay daily guide krata na e bon wa mane se ukwakohwe interchange ya na anu ade ya kopa ho ntoma no a sisi ade ejodifo omo bunkama fa so say
o be ka se
boswa twe
amafa ko ekoye choba awase
me ka me kire wo
ma se so kra de ba ye ana so food bridge ya na wo keje tia ho nso sa
we so o ma hijack na so ma dia boso kra ete hu nsam so eno no kwai
na ma me mfa chronicle antraso na chronicle de asem mfoni bi wani mu ma kire mfoni nim na asem na ankasa de tiefo nkope karta no nkenkan we mfoni na onumanyamfo Carlos Aynkra Parliament
100 meters
na no we paper no
yeah yeah you know
sorry paper
you say boat because you say boat to Parliament
100 meters
adana no mu yi speaker no adana action picture and da ho no ndi on say wa bona no body say ana ma yire ndende men kan wasem wasem no waja say empenfo bi atu ho na mo ma kokotama anon men kan wasem etiefo nkonko wa twa asem bi wo eso sinema no na Chief Justice
Chewa no kan brofo
dabi menka dabi acha manfo nkopa
okay na chere pages na wo mnei
we page 2 and 3 anti Chief Justice say asema kokoto ye tusheda no aha senie pa anti mo no prosecutors amode ko mo evidence na no yi na fe so lawyer say mo ko ene mo asem no fa mo ho ye fe ko munyina so na judges munyina nka mom na asem no mudia na di ntem na nyema timi akoso na wansem awokrata no anim enti Libanese bia wono no wache no kotokawem hyegina bia se okuta $10,000 fake $10,000 fake
ano pay ya de finder de obokrata no ebewie won krata ni nyina mu na anopay o sha finder de obokrata na ni ho no musa no a empenifo bi na ato sante ne wo ho no musa na ne coat wa coat na we kra top and down de we suit e chi wo kama eti ni nyina Republic Bank empenifo Woman for any idea he will crater fret also and watch it. I will define that the Bocrat animal. And Penia Bamaniesa, a film premier no any dronu bacono, and fast to put on qua Ghana Nyano. A year 89.88 million choppable gangantua Ghana cedis 80 ehun samon so enono na enrada omampania tena ye wabra ye nwanom bozrami fogusua echerekom na nonsia bom pe bibi kan wo ma no ena omampania be de eche Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ene chief imam ene mpanifo no bi ekopie mu ewo Jubilee House na wabra omampania be de eche Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ekasa no ena oche mu se nehwe mozrami mi somo no a said ya na won mu kira hwehwe bosome no na won mu kire no na akwam kire ni nyina ba mu na ni Easter no eba be hia na kire se sisia no eye mozrami somo no na Kristo somo no bibia edi adanse pefe se enkabo mohwei eya ade se eye adwuma
right mama na wase na my happy birthday so ema achechirefo ya omo ewo Kumasi Technical University. Yefa happy birthday ma womo. Ya mama nana akuya boatima hofe. Nana akuya boatima hofe ene na woda your Kumasi Technical University we free Dr. Masapon
KTU.
Aye. If Dr. Masapon na fe Janet Grace Ampem enso edi na woda ene enti yewra Dr. Masapon. Janet Edu so birthday ene we free Fred Amoyaw. Janet Edu
TV ra.
Aye free Fred Amoyaw.
The MCR master.
Hey.
Janet Edu no.
Ne kofu de ye mamenchia eyi yewra Kofi Apienin enin. Constituency chairman hopeful Obuasi West ena opening so nti ena no pay chairman enin bebia wo bia ye chia pa na yesre etu ahene ne esi ahene fo nso eda ne duru so a monkai chairman enin na enei ne tu ho acha adwuma ode ba beboa MPP amayoko no bibia so enkoso sa emfa emamu
sa ya beko
etina me kwan na mko nyame aduma Monday ye besia
nyame ya
aduma eti
tena ye boja ye de e for da hwefo nyina so ye kwapem sa adwada ye besia bi opem so anope ya
mo so ko na right the bakata no sam na poso ena yede abramo no ya toso di nkomo e wo fia sei na ya bobo so sa e de free one na medical ka che o se ena no pay ye be di nkomo e de fa school placement e ho na ye wo se ne wasam so esi etienta no pay ye di nkomo e de fa school placement ne e ho na ya hwe se ne e wasam so no esi etie na ye pani ba kwa ba santimantem ase ya wamo ana hwe etoto niam e ma bibia so etimi eye kama no woman so e wo fiase ya no edidi koma bidi ko fiase are se na anim no du na ye be sorry e di every jumadie no eso Wontumi the privilege morning show ma me fama wo se ne se oni etotigo a ko na ko pe etotigo sanse etotigo one band no emu da ho ya unya bia ebetia boa ma se wodi jumadie bia ye no ebenya se wodi data na be ya e etotigo data no ana abomode e dia ya ebetim aye kama enso etim e dia mount no pay ko na kwaji bi se woni on subscribe to etotigo a wo den so be for Ghana card aka wona akwakoto etotigo na so subscribe to 8 na boa wo e ma so etim enya bundle ebetia boa ma wo di jumadie bia ebetim aye kama so etim e di amount wo dia ne se wo dial star 11 hash na wabomodin aboto sikakoko bundle ne bi ana face your big time data na fe no so e wo bia obetimi ahwe na so watimi e de djuma na etimi aboa na bibia so aye kama e de amount ye di nkomo e wo fia say Mr. Owusu Brobe Ashanti Region Free SHS coordinator na ye no edi enkomo na no pay apanyi machi
ya nia
bibia fine
Nyankopon na dawruma bibia fine
bibia boko
pa
de janasi we dey brand konti e bon tew pa so far Free SHS 2022 esuafo a won enya akonya so be ko school no enema ekosen
enioma boko me fan say on the 26th of March ena placement no kwala no koye nsohwe annual activity akola bi obi free senior junior high school oye exams ye BC nti yewia e wo so okotoa na disua so e wo SSS ana senior high school eno no umu enso hwe ni nyina wi a waye kedema yen na CSSPS for arane ni atutu umu ti said e wasu obi akọ based on akola no school choice of program and a residential status so be ye day and boarding enu no ye ni chefan bia wom ya wofo no ne ahwefo ne abatan wo mu na eye nti wo mu wi a afidie no rane wi a na atoto mu so far so good ye pia nkwala no dodo na kwakogu school ma ye gusu a hawo kakra bi wo ho a ye gusu a ye ho adwuma
hawo no bi ye den
hawo ni bi ye se nkwala ni bi wo ho a enka ne first choice ebi a prempe college no ope nti obefa prempe obefa ukes obefa anglican obefa ebi akumaka ene wose oyide ba ko obabi a wote but ono ni focus nyina ye prempe apart from prempe no woman school bia ompe that has been the major challenge ye facing nti si ye timi eyi sa kwansidie ni free ho a me fi se beboa yen eno pa ne ha yen ba bi obi anya bia opese yesesa no.
Right, Mamenka was yani Ashanti Region Free SHS coordinator ena edi enkomo yedi nkomo ediafa school placement ya abatan ene wamuma ebeka ya enche bia no ehase eye 2022 Ghana for na beka se Ghana man panyin na nado danko gufad bedi ade no ena o share free education ase eno nti panyin o wasanti mantemu yewra osu brobe ane ne edi enkomo opanyin wadaruma o mpempi na no ya na abatan bi se ebia otibia kumase ba o binya pagya ne na kwakoto bia sahwi ne akoma ne day se onkonko ede o eno ne ya ne de ne ya ne de ba
de de ba ne se ye mankwala no select schools ena sa CSSPS no computerized school selection and placement system no ye o mampanin kufo ena de bae na first okoye selection hes na ne ko ye pickings ena ye hu se de mre ko no population be over 500,000 a better na headmaster de papers ni kugu hine enu makwa akoye sorting nti sadia yem ko that internet abefu kwan so said ye be beboa aboa pa nyankopon hira ye mampani dada akofo so de sa adwen ne bae ye be shasia menka ne se ye be hye nkwala no twiro BC wie ye mu be salati school no madawroma ye mpanimfo ne bi free nkran bae ma mo ye yadom ma ye be bo dawura ekwan a wose mu fa so etoto wo mu nioma na ye wi a placement no is by merit wa ho odin e na wo de ko ebe timi abase bibi ti se afiwe almost KTI a school as I say ya pagya makodu category A enti no enti se titi KTI ni biom enti akwala no a ono aye na adwene se ho no obekọ no grade a waso wode kọ no onya enti bedru baabi because e makase is by merit no na ayi na free ni first choice second choice third choice ni sixth choice kura na ye de na bi kura na wanya na displace no akwanya wo ho se sa nkwala no koye self placement sa self placement no ya na wo ma ayi wo madwene se onye school nko enti parents no man kwala ni sika o nso hwe na ba schools na ba nti mame nkohwe okọ na wa anya school a they are forced to do what we call self placement eno no wo mu ko select say schools no enye ye ne de ma wo mu enkano ne yetu abatanfo se eba ene abefo kwan so wa woso mobile phone na cssps.gov.gh okoso a ye di schools ni nyina ba obode ya de beba oboboard na boarding beba na wa select but the omu ye ne se omu diska kokoja internet cafe attendance no na omu select school na ma no baby ametie omu ye wi a say education officer bi wa amfa nko no nsesa ne ma wo enti that has been the most challenging moment for us enye ne yedi obi free kumase ko ba bi ti say
Enkrana
se hwi se wonko yedi enkwala na nesesa but ya so ye woketi auditorium ho wa wo ha obi a obetu anama aba ho no ye no tenase schools available wo ho na ya pebia ebeboa wo de ye tufu ne se ompe now ko register it become very very difficult for us to do changes but se wonko ye enrollment dia oba schools bebree wo ho ekwan dem aye betimi ama de wakoma pe either say day ana boarding amwako
nia emfo hauma ema munya problem say akwan resource aba na ya placing wo school bi na bia ba tan no ever say wono kwa ne ba no emwa no ema ono so asitemu yedie nkonkan a say onko school ho ema school no emfa ne prospectus ema no a mo betai changes ama no
ye be ye changes ye guso ye started adwuma we on the 26th of March which was Saturday ni Monday no and ye set up your solution centers ya ye dodo na thousands and over wo ba ho ni nyina ye obi wo ha date said you can wono ana aye na ade wanya wo so mpe enso ye nya kwan ma me nkwala na me no mu ye adwuma no ene odi nkomo ye tu before obi wo kra de wanya no tunifo a no wo sako enti sa wo ha bia honom na wo se utu anamoba na mprempre no ye pia nkwala na sentiment ma ye pia nkwala no over 100,000 akogu schools ni mu akaka kakra bi ni nam ho a wonti se dogo bi no abe enti ye besre very soon ye de sa exercise nyina beba wiye ye papa ne boka ekapa wa yese to develop human capital no laudable for every country enti se ye hwe ye mabuni a dachi ba kokora betimi asesa Ghana shebre enti skana ye mampani de bonkwala ne ho bra no minim se dachi bia ho beba mfaso ama o my Ghana enti akwala bia wanya school na ompe anase akwansidie bia wakoye de wo baabi ontimi mfaka nko ekwan ne wa ye be ne betenase na ya pe baabi a wono pe se board na ye bepe board na mano se de nso wa ne mpotemu a eno se ye bepe da mano na nka ye tirimu de nka akola bia wanya placement bia ontu America na onko register no onko suade
obeka se ama focus schools a wa sentiment mo ni nyina ayema enti no se open school Ashanti regional wunya enokre
enye nokre tietie mo enye nokre ye wo schools ni bi wo ha ye wo highly subscribed bibiti se prempe opokuare amas Louis Yasantua any de keka ho no category A high school pressure was so no could you believe we said last year enkwala over 40,000 and a subscribe to KNUST wono so no wo fa nkwala kakra bi o less than 1,500 ben kwala mu yeso mbeko ho no edoso ebro facility no tambia mo declare vacancy mayen enti eno so na afidie ni hwe etoto nkwala no enti schools na mekan die enam se pressure wo so nti wo de nkwala 1,000 ko ho a emu 99 beko
okay
na schools na ewo akire no Fisco TK Akomadan New Edubiase
state
Agugu state enkwala no mpese omuko I don't know why omompe eka obi ayemu ananko ya santoa Louis owo
eden ya na emane basa edentia
eno ye eno de agisenka yetimi ye ye kan say study bi because parents ka ho obi be ka chem say ono no ekon Monicas enti wasane ba communicas obi si wo wie prempenti o se sakola na twu sakola ni twa yi so okoprempe. This has been the challenging times asofo de omu ho agim ye ni ayen crofo de omu agim parents de omu ho agim ehimfu de omu ho agim ena ye bua se ba bia nkwala no kra koye wono a select say schools out of over 800 no dia ye dia ma no kra no ye nsansesa no enko ba bi fufuro
na eno me bawo ye rabro be me ba say bia ye selections no about 10 in the banner kwa selection and omako choose 6 schools
yes
and mu back ma place ni pan na call no say the pan say ni kwa so ba mo science and man no cause no one no open na okotusu na mo de ne call.
That has been the challenging times for us. Eno na ye kwa ye nimu no. O se ye timi hwe saa ade ni ye ni yete so to is barest minimum. Ye wo protocol bibiti se schools ni bi wo ha se ba bi amasi we ye wo mo nchen. Obi na di asase ni ma school no. Wo hini bi enti at least wo mo stake home. All students into enso timi gigiska ebe sidan ebe ye nioma bi de boa school no. Enti ya na ye tufu se saafo no ye ma wo ma kwanya kakra enti tambia no ye yi 5% e de ma schools no mo de ye saa nioma no because of baby mbre a wo ma bre ni abrabo mo bo ni schools ne ho no but e kam yakoye se is becoming too much
no mo ye saa de no protocol no mo ye saa de no e wo bra ya placement na wi a ababontin na sana ma ya na say mo ye no bra mo ye placement no
wo question bu say ye laudable adachi bi e wo senka ye taking into consideration say enka wo senka ye nsaka list no ansana
protocol list no
ansakra na ebeba because we no abawio abano ena nipa na ya place no all sa akosesa so atiase ebia ye de ne ko high school wasi there be on one two opeprempe enti what the protocol echo prempe enti this have been the challenging moment and nye enkwala ne nko a na meka se ye nyina ye de ho agim obi e pese baby e de akwala na kono enti se ye ti ase aboa nkwala na mo ma make the right choices say out of 800 schools no you must 6 in the last one, the 6th choice no, is supposed to be there within your catchment area. That is almost by 10 miles radius. And no, I'll bet me a kwaba. Pa, ye the 120 special boarding say, wow, pedebia, select one boarding from sa 120 no. And no crano. Akwala ye nadien, ubi our so pe. And kono de wope,
category A no
what pay ni first choice and no akola bi ba maso e one ne maame ne si akola ne manena enti otifiu wasu saa na maame ne kra ho yira no adan a wankwa afia kobi a onko school wankwa afia kobi anko su ye ka asem bia wankwa afia kobi a onko school
right
enti I have to call the headmistress pleaded with her say o kwan and now yes say o kwan ba ko me makola nimra. These are the challenging moments I have felt.
Right mama kan ma hwefo no matie for say mema abatan num ebia wo question bia pese ubisa akonya ne ye num 5 ana ma pekinti no wo abedi kan wura no na mafa na mom no se wo befra mesere se wo betwe wo ho afi TV ne ho mentie TV no se be ya be my conversation no betin I comment no se wo fra ida so be low TV set ne di komo mobile phone so na be pia bonten na ye di komo no we phone so wi a na wakode makwa he TV no na etimi aboa number me de pick 5 calls no 0246 69 1619 0246 69 1619 and I'm de pick course 5 tripen mo be di kan wura mu no na mafamo ama mo question bia na mo bisa opanyi no. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Opanyi udi ni baby out free.
Dinde Beneza mkasa free maduma.
Right, ebe no question is saying.
The question is the performance of my TTI technical school home amenko.
Unya OT.
I was 82.
Ana wapasu wa nya KT ya ma onkoki. Right, today you are no. Why? My the next caller and free one. Hello. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Apanyu dini baby afrefi na wase mizani tuasu.
Me from Michael, me frefi Boko Estate. Ma sem bisa eye ba ko pe. Me ba wo du Jamfi Secondary School. Na enkwada ne nema na omde kɔ no. O me yeto no mienu bi miensa. Okwa na yaje ba ko agu osa akwala ne bia ne best eyira na akwala ne kwa. yɛsɛ ɔmfiri hɔ nkɔ ade nti na ɔmɔgye saa nneɛma no
ebe you are no enti de kwaso na hwe yen hello good morning hello good morning
Morning.
papa nyudi ni baby afrefre na wase mi santo aso
Me de Frederick I me ka se free Accra.
ba cho mi tie o
Me ba ofa Kekos infantman but omo man no dynamite the first choice into we say mistake that by on say your be na
all right ye be ya no hello good morning hello hello good morning
Hello, good morning.
odini baby afrefre
Mpacho mka. Good morning.
mesra utie tv na ebe yiwa free so ne de ofofre sansa line so ayesi medical mam won ne se ya hwese ebetia din share so pepe pacho ma metie o
Mka se free kumasi.
metie o
Mpacho minia ba ko no wa kra ho. Na osalati schools ne pese ono maame na ba maame ne free. Nti ne pese oba Asante Region te mani chuchu schools so Asante Region. But kama waya yin dom de man ye be na o fa wa kra. Nti ye ko esenka omni hu mama ba kom so modin ka register wa kra de day school nti no to pa be ne be fa.
right ye be yiwa no mama fa last caller hello
hello
odini baby afrefre mesra emwa hello odini baby afrefre na metie o
me ka se free Kenya asi
metie o
Evacuation asem dem kan ya ti dem kan asi but employer ne de akwa ne se omo se debia omo pe ise wan akone St Monica se me you know ya akwa ne se employer no omo kra efa bebele nkusia de ana fusem ani ayinti ana am omo pesa ade no etia no so mo hwe na mo kan yi
right yam fa frefo biabiem na yama yewra osubrobe enya no papa yenyi asibisana ne wi ameso me dia me wona me dia account
na me da se pa minua die wo mu ni se the first caller no say wanya oti na ne papa se wanya KTI a o mane nko mesre se ene omra yasoye na yeni ni nkomo afiwe abanya agi TVET schools no bebre Asante Mantem kra yikra almost 21 schools umusiansa no adwuma of all kinds first no so I'm run about to NBTI no maji enkwala ni sua de kama enye KT ankwa ne ye technical ho Krobia Asante umuyebi Methodist umuyebi and other TVET school umunso ebo adwuma nti mesre me ban se ene onene papa mra na mempe school emano no onko edu jamfi ene prospectus eno de ye kase famienu bra na wode mienu ko akwala na de essay no okọ na yesi emfama na ekwan bebre ho omo headmaster na mane omo ye wo master wo hweso domestic ewo ho on kanchre no wanti bibia omo school penini na mane yede omo de ko se praye ni we o de ko se omo de be ye adwuma ena ba sheet kra no wodi mienu kwa why adenti na wo se ye gi ba kugu ho o trank mu ne ye ko school a obi bia o enti waka kire me a metu hu anamo na me ne school pani na di nkomo ebia ono ne word as against the school ne so be ka kire me obi nso asem ni se wo select school na de nanka wo pe no ase mistake aba ye de nakoba bi foforo de wo mu ni se enkwala ne koye self placement awofo ni nim first no na omu yesesa obeti a manchusu ha na afiwe no de ye ne se wo hwe placement form ni so a say ye protocol a bonsi ya special placement say ye self placement ye ho ye ene wo automatic placement into automatic ne de akwala na ho ode na de na kopie ho nti mom yɛnhyɛ no so nti deɛ wɔka no aida sa akwala no na akɔchoose ni school a papa ni nim by in any case once our central region me colleague our central region no ɔkɔ hɔ no ma ɔbɛ boa na pe school a ɔpɛ sɛ deɛ ɔka no ɛkwan ɛwɔ mu a ɔbɛ boa na ma ɔde nakɔ ɛna obi nso sɛ nanka mu wɔ Accra nti baabi a ɔkɔ school no ɛyɛ compulsory sɛ ɔchoose day wɔ hɔ ɛna wakɔ choose day ɛwɔ Accra ɛno kra medical ɛsi sudua sɛ ɛnyɛ compulsory ɔmpɛ day na wobɛtumi aselect special boarding baakola na kofa day ɛna wɔn atu afiri Accra bɛ Kumasi nti na ɔsɛn ɔbɛ Kumasi a ɔmra minim baabi kra ɔne me kasa sisi wɔ Kumasi a ɔmra yɛ you know placement enrollment process no ekoko wie se ye di akola to school ma wakɔ hɔ akɔyɛ registration aba ye system ni mu a friend enrollment who enroll a afidie no ntimi ma school bia mfa wonko sɛ de ɛno boayen ɛme yɛtimi hunu aduane a yɛde kɔ school mu books a yɛde kɔ PKs a yɛde kɔ school akade ne sika bia yɛde bɛbɔ bra no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhu enkwala dodo ɛwɔ hɔ ɛne yɛde akɔ enti sɛ wankɔ register it become very very difficult to do the calculation a yɛde sika no ɛne akade
wanya akodi obi aduane
wanhwɛ akodi obi aduane na wakɔ register na sɛ ɔmpa sɛ ha no wɔ a ɔba menene bɛdi nkɔmmɔ no mayi na firi nkran hɔ apɛ school a ɔno apɛ wo Kumasi a ɛbɛbɛn na akola no bɛtumi atena fie ne wakɔ mesa fa kwanya so yɛnuanom a wɔn wie school last year yɛ 2020 wɔn antimi ankɔ ɛba ɛne nkwala no bi nyem ebi nso kɔso kwa so ɛna 2019 ɔno nso yɛ drop out ana bibisa yɛ bia kwanya ɛwɔ hɔ no mama saafo ni nyinaa
backlog na ɛwɔ no ɔmo a awie school ɔmo anya school a ɔbɛtumi aba
me ya place wɔ mu ya yɛ bebree na deɛ ɔmo ne sɛ wa wode ama yɛ sɛ yɛnyɛ bia no tuana mɔkɔ center bia yɛfrɛ wɔ mu menkwala na frɛ most of them ba woyɛ a ɔsemeba tie betu fo sɛ wa wode wo krata abegya yɛn sɛ wawie school wantimi ankɔ 2020 2019 tuana mɔbra KTI yɛwɔ hɔ mmranteɛ ne mabaawa ne bɛhwɛ wo na school kura yɛde wo to yɛ no watu anamo akɔyɛ registration animanimu ya
right yɛra owusu brobe mame na asia no pɛi ɛsɛ wone abɔ enkomo na ebia so mo numbers bia mbetimi dia tudwa mase bia obi pɛso frɛ mo a
gese oba hɔ a mepɛ ɛna number so
eti obi bia mra KTI
omra ke wo hawa omra KTI
right
and ti say number no so betimi so e dia tudwa
okay
0249 11
9101 right I know your personal number right 0249119101 number say bia wo how bia betimi afre na oni mpanifo no etimi edi ko betimi so ama ne message na oni no etimi edi enkomo edi front no ye beda say ye ro subrobe na nyame adma brepam ye beba na esa ba office bedi enkomo right free SHS coordinator Central region yera owusubrobe na ye no edi enkomo anopai on Wontumi privilege morning show na ye no edi enkomo di kan ka chore da say ye bedi Ukraine common so anopai na yenuan yene na bonkomo free ebra Ukraine asem na eba ye no ane ye hyase ne bonkomo a ene ye no eto akomo no so wo fie sanse nyame adom edi no aba bedu nti ebedi nkomo e wo fie ha na ya hwese ne a Ukraine komo no esitie bema morning there blawanim kakra ne nkomo bibia e fine
patwa nyame adom
ede nyame ase Ukraine boko Esa wo fi onti ankasa memem. E wo se Ghana Ukraine na anaja. Hono na hot.
Meka se enye boko.
Ukraine enye boko
ya.
Obedu Ghana brebe.
Bedu Ghana be last month
15th and Bedu Ghana.
Bedu Ghana, yeah.
Okay. Then esi Ukraine pa then command ye no di before answer. But mami can be say Ghana for na wo Ukraine di kan about that now the last month and now buy.
Oh the intia mena member and say time and to con start here no. Now Russia for no our plan was to invade Ukrainian capital, that is Kyiv, and some major cities. Until now, I'm about the western part. Until now, Tokwano was mainly the eastern part and east-west. But now, Indian drew Meme Honum. So I was like, okay, if more eastern part now, they need the evacuation process no more. No. Let me give way so that they can go. And that is why I'm that's wearing. Yeah. Now it got to a point na enema mu eyede me ade still ananka me wogide say metima tena honum but edu ba bi na me school friend me say omo they are an institution they are governed by law and me am a law student no embra na ye nti o say yedin man ye adwuma so abane sa their school no anya notification say any school or a foreign student no manipa no enko. So I was given just a day. One day. Any crown pono ade chinya no msan kan say menko. So anything na ma me buy that me school na e ka say me bro based on the tension and na rising. Yeah.
Right. Situation before the next situation it is saying.
Okay, before me bana said that me di kan kai no. The situation was at the eastern side and the capital of Ukraine, that is Kyiv. Honana Russia for no like invader no troops no air dominate hopai na like Kharkov, like Luhansk, like Mariupol, as to say there it's a disaster. So Meka say hono pana Kyiv so now oma dominate but Nyamiadom as at now they almost free Kyiv. So me that was the situation before I came.
What were Ukraine for how long?
Almost 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Now she the law.
Yeah. Law and international relations.
Na account for saying where we
can we next year March April can we
wako school oko school next year March April na ka we school na situation abe then how na dey bro.
Media I'm not surprised because of international relations background I'm want to know. Obia oya abreast with we no tokwa we enyo because you would know say at a point in time this thing will happen. But just that we didn't expect say nke be drew this level because on say they make us say sa tokwa we discussion no in confront here so omo can they analyze it in a way be a one here unya the real picture of what is happening. It is true they have that landmark issues no, but Mecca said this particular invasion it was not about landmark. Let me give you a brief history about Russia and Ukraine. On say they were both in the Soviet Union and now Moscow the capital, the head of that Soviet Union. So country now almost 15 states and now almost central area Moscow. Poland, Romania, there were a lot of countries. So, US, who say Soviet Union was a strong force to reckon with. So, almost adapted strategies to break it. So, almost first state where they come to you, now almost discuss abedadao. Now, what fall out from the Soviet Union. To almost yes, Ukraine, and mind you, those days of Soviet Union. Ukraine was like the hub of weapons. Now when na omo weapons ni omo bibia omo ammunitions no nuclear weapons na Ukraine na omo ye no. So naturally Ukrainian people are like about to quad dia omo no like omo hodin. So Ebeka Ukraine and Russia no they were very close. They were very tight and they did a lot of things. And there was the agreement say obeti on krampa don't join any military alliance. Stay neutral. That was the agreement Russia for any Ukraine rich here. On say your countries be how they don't join any military alliance. In Tokyo they are neutral. The Switzerland, Schengen countries, Norway, they are neutral. And Ukraine agreed to that. So join any military alliance because now Russia say one day US will rise against Russia because they have some kind of hostility between these two countries. That is why make you that and say school obeti one thing, but because of how close we are, any secrets are unlimited, don't join any military alliance. Ukraine agreed. Fast forward, there have been a lot of presidents and leaders in Ukraine. 2014, to see Ukraine, and it was about landmark, the eastern part of the Donbas region. So this current Ukrainian president, Zelensky, or a young man, or nobody, say, oh no, enough is enough. That Russian aggression inside the man as a yati but influence no hono on the over breaking the genes no. But mind you, all breaking genes be you should pass through diplomatic ways. Ain't no, he was supposed to go to Putin diplomatically and I say on tunko for we have diplomats in Ukraine. On tunko na then they will revise that decision now make it years back no, so that they will see the steps to take. One corner is and I say, oh, we want to join NATO. NATO, so US near head. Mind you, US and Russia, they have that hostility. And say Ukraine can join NATO, it will be like a good news for the US because they will get the opportunity to go Ukraine. And Putin was saying no, this thing must stop. So he's singing a warning say, Zelensky, sir, again I was taking no, if you with him na emaso. That was when Nanka diplomats the world leaders should have tried to reach a consensus with Putin because mind you, Russia is not like a small country like Ghana and I say any African country. No, world politics, geopolitics, but say Russia is part of that history. You can't take them out. So there was the need for that consensus building, no. Nanka, now reach a compromise, nanka how to the way forward. But unfortunately, that time, US don't know, or say Ukraine joining. So also, Biden was like, oh, Putin cannot invade. America has the security apparatus to oversee Ukraine, and the other one, Putin invaded. So that is the history behind this whole thing.
Right. So far, school I work my hot school no ntimi nkonkosia de biem. Mama mo brebi say after say ya tokwana kona wi na say hwadwo no betimi ase aba back and say abana yi mo compensate ba ye bibi dia mamo ase na oja mo kwan.
Currently school those we are having distance learning, that's online studies.
Okay.
Yeah, so Anna, all universities in Ukraine ama option say if you think say you are not cool with online, I say you want to transfer. They gave me school there. I think last week, and on making that so about 47 students are out, like almost asking for transfer. So yeah, and I think say
what your part?
No, many part.
To be online.
Yeah, me online. Because Ukraine has been well to some of us. So sometimes in times like this take a decision be her na what national dream who ye because you will get a transfer letter from your university in Ukraine, but school now come they may have different criteria in terms of admission in Yamaniama, and you are not guaranteed say admission and what you transfer in Ukraine now you are out automatically. Or permit is cancelled within 5 to 10 days. And what your transfer letter you are out of the Ukrainian university. Apply in a school now for what?
What means go back?
Can go back. That means the years now are wasting now. And COVID by say you're online for almost a year. So it's cool and online although say physical meeting but project works, presentations, every case studies, everything the course will just say sometimes some arguments being on multi systems like to get the heating but
right
it is well.
Kwatini be jam wa kwada bi fans na abekọ no yetete ese bra Ghana bayen hye ese o de Ghana fo a wo Ukraine no ebeba back no na ebinim usu se ene owu okrom be wu omo Ghana. What it is ansem?
Oh, I saw that video but apparently that guy no in Ukraine.
No in Ukraine.
Yeah, he was in Dubai. So he wasn't in Ukraine, yeah. yeah, he wasn't in Ukraine. He was in Dubai. Yeah, and my first question is na menda Ghana balance power because the government led by Nana Akufo-Addo has been very good in these times. The one started na minority for for political gains into raise issues I and are buying by evacuating to make my first interview no crown. Me give you some 2 possible outlines. B. I don't know. Are they changing who say the Ministry of Foreign Affairs are issued a letter, maybe outlines that me give you a on what channel true. So albino like the evacuation system was very smooth, though there were a few hitches, but any Ghana buying fault because now airspace are close to Ukraine. So not the only possible solution, and I say a better result to say students will evacuate through buses to nearby bordering countries. No? And mind you, want say the one years no, there was pressure. Nigeria for India, Ukraine, India for over 150,000 Indian students.
Wow.
Yes. Chinese for like Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nigeria, almost there are a lot. And to mind you, on the adnessina will be a pentem, the pressure is there will be a pentem P. And to not say Ghanaian students could do, but they face a lot of challenges. That was the only hitch about a bit that whole a big go through let me say inhuman treatments near the other. But that was not a binding fault. Until now communicating the course that videos be and a binding by evacuate. A binding Ghana buying to me and my Ukraine horn at that time. In this a more pieba Abia or Romania and Poland there obeying me abe a system. So a binding SND Czech Republic Embassy, Namisha Mopa Prague, Mr. James Nyamesem, ambassador ni deputies on my idea. The deputy no call Romania and Hungary, so no more consulate or Slovakia. So the ultimate crossover than be do you call on the numbers to your or from they will give you in this car they can get the only man Mauska to get the available train to Romania, like maybe or no one now. I make possible arrangements. Hotels in everything was smooth. So Sainty, I don't know why people are not commenting on that. It's a huge achievement because I have friends in Nigeria for no, they didn't get that. It was after Ghana buying this communicating banner or movie students union also the pressure to or more so much. Zimbabweans didn't get that. Hotel being a local to a friend or isolation center be. But Ghana de omunya hotel papa at the moon me crampa me ba later crampa me used to Czech Republic, so me call Czech honum and the reception was very great. Ambassador Nyamesem ni Najuma for so it was a great one. So
Mabena sia no pay yamfa nsia ho na brepem no yebesen ba wo nchen ebe no bedi nkomoza sese ne ye no na Ukraine na no esi obefiere waba be enua enti ne be koso di nkomo na bibia hia bi ase be nyade free ne koso Ukraine be ba nchen ne no waba be di nkomo
ndase pa
ya very kwache we student no sua law e wo Ukraine na Ukraine sensem ba ye na kwase ko betima ye kakra but anwa di enti waba fie efie ni fie Victory garlic mixture edro nwa so we onya bi no betia boa ahwe ni padua ma huru ni padua no ama ni padua no so atimi adam tobi nanom na etim emwa o friend 0201293280 ubenya bi medame ho abasisiye me ba ya pe yewra kwowua wa ha yewra jabe wa ha ana fe yewra kwasi kuradu so e wa ha se be di nkomo e de afa Ghana ho etan wa ba sia
Victory, sir. So you're real nuts, not your swatch. You know, victory garlic mixture, no? You're going Hey, and your victory garlic mixture. Let me join the celebration. Victory, Edu Papa, victory.
Menu. Number gentlemen ndi me mo afrosane ye. Menya victory garlic no. Ena me ho atome.
Kane no na makoma bo me periperi. Na mabre. Na me ni so nyine bri me. Na sisia no menya victory garlic mixture no. Bibia ye kama.
And let's celebrate.
Da onya fie dumi you know. Appeal any oba or man for intimi mfasa edro ibi.
Victory.
FDA agi edwadie enkratwe atom.
kane no obi betimi akase mabemabu enti wasi so ekra nya de ametro bio esanse wa trump predudo ni nyina nkugo nko ana odi won so wo ba na tro wasi so hwe ne bi na wantumi antwa maths science english mekanfo ama se fa ba no bra ideal college won so oba no ope baby senior high school ni ono so awie BC ya wotifie na wo hwe nim se wono so ne results beba mekanfo pre-SHS amount pre-SHS ni yenhye bi e de siesie mofra no na wotumi hu ani so ansakra no wako senior high school so oba ne makwan na obafia e ma ne ntena fie ma ne vacation class e wa ideal college so person kwa ma no kosua de e SAT TOEFL GRE GMAT Cambridge and A level ideal college this sani man nyina mu ntintiman fa ho dom ideal college yen kasakwa e be den e na wo obedi nkugu
Pimple see honey and washing. Many a droopy, a friend classic ointment. That be classic. Classic. A yappa patatache. Aloe vera and home. Hey, the who are door. And I won't try classic. Classic. I show me back in me, I'm a pimples. And I'm treating me pimples. A yama classic. I am a baby pimples. A man was see. And they are pro. I bet you say.
Thank you. Where's your mom? Me start him in Papa Ngalen now on Alec.
You check on now.
Manfoot.
So I'm going.
Classic ointment.
In Kuwait, yes, me. I must want to me who I know. Now, him. A yamo PR pro and encounter now. So, a pastor now.
Classic ointment.
This advert is FDA.
Anokwa se mankopie enidaso wo ho herbal clinic enka ni yade aka me so se ye ka herbal clinic bo ben eni yade mu pa dia na edi kan eni enidaso wo ho herbal clinic behwe adokotafo animdefo a wo hia dia ben wonya bre hwehwe ni yade potia hawo na wo san yade no krakra medofo se ye wani na tapro nsuo eso na keka wo eso ye wu wisi ade a wachira wonhunu wontumi nhunu atwedie yempo na wakenkan ne mentonchia na enidaso wo ho nti mese pania tofoma na dwompo a wobehuna fa enidaso wo ho wobede wo ho wobebose efrise eniyade de wote no te yade binom so te se stroke hernia ne diabetes de wobetu asia kra afri ni padua no mu afi lab test ahodo no nyina so woye bi hwehwe enidaso wo herbal clinic e wo Patase High Street no mu opposite Brother Man Estate Road wa kra wobehu ye Watabora Alaji Walako Junction Fred Doctor ewo 0559901234 eni daso wo ho herbal clinic na eni daso wo ho ma obia.
Hey, eja baby there. So now you are nkoi. Ayi bia. We are watch Jerusalem. Wow. Blana me mo we why. Eja baby there. Edro ne enie. We Spanish garlic mixture. Ebuama moje die fu sane ewo ni pedua ni mu yi. Ah, collect. Asaso for ahode.
Eja, we enso so ye Spanish garlic capsules. A supporting immune system.
That's all. Mepa macha edro is open dodo etua. Koke NG Heba, PFA, Danny Heba, Coronac, Fred Mens. Ana afe drugstore any herbal shop bia ubenya bi ato.
Shenenso, edroi, enye ma oba wa fa fru. De oma akra no fo. Akra onya mfie dumienu entimi mfa edroi. Fre 0266 114111.
FDA ahwesa edadie enkrato yi ajatum se eye. Spanish garlic mixture
and Spanish garlic capsules.
Your health is our top priority.
A good papa.
Ganabam, if your what apostle, your waist, all your body, you make bazaar.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Me ba cho mami Ganabam on me. Kese ni mi no keto ana mi ansa. What are you?
I'm about hospital.
Ganabam. To wait till from doctor no. Where you there?
Ebio.
What massage?
20 cedi.
This is Tiabako. Ganabam. Yen to embeto ha. First Tiabako nti. Afan chuobi 20 cedis.
The doctor. Nemo say we Ganabam come. Sound two. So also. If you have Ganabam. You can resist.
Michael, let's support the new system. Yeah, man, Michael.
But you are turning here.
Let's go be able to go in the
Me ko support my boost for new system. Hey, what's a Michael t-shirt? Mato t-shirt. Me come back the fan kan you. You t-shirt you go mommy.
Boss, champion, boss. Come stop. Mr. Willie one. Okay. Michael, supporting the new system.
And you are well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been better than a
CD capsules. My body say.
What body and prince?
CD ointment. And also
what brand CD?
And what is CD capsules in Kane? We are so mdekopebia. We house watcher.
And a CD ointment.
A ya do tatashe a daubanya hono. Ko CD Herbal Center ya. We ya CD ointment ni CD capsules no. E wala shibi Sharom Sport. Ya e Benny 19 Johnson. Na ko tie se general body pains. Ni anuko todwe eye no ya. Ni e ko na poso. Honam ya. CD ointment. Enti few days shrim e ko ya wonum di CD capsules. Shrim e ko wonum CD capsules no. Na wo di CD ointment so e massage.
Na menya ni nyina bi wo he.
Pharmacies, chemical and herbal shops. Dudwa for 050-5767-425 and 0209-682836. A pin for a batter one more manu for an kwadawo ni fiu dumi nunka ho. FDA, I shall say a dreading and crack to Majatum say.
Aibo, Ghana Madish, my ma. Mima wakwaba ediba Wontumi entertainment zone. Na dwumedie ya design ediba betchrew enema ekoso entertainment industry mu from the music, movie, awards, nightlife and what have you. Na nyina na say empani say se ukodwa mienu a na ohu de eba. What entertainment shows ahodo tie na de ma we down so ne say we no ye ba ye me discuss ne ye nsore nko. Na mbom ye be pen puma sigina beer. Na chese ekwan ya de be fa so ama entertainment industry abaye papa ama Ghana fo nyina dwumadie we so ye de anintini ni omo redare entertainment industry mu na ye ba betena se ahayo ba ye wakasa no ma segment na sa segment no eho ene ye ba be hwe ohaw pa ne amane a ewo ye industry mu a haye na ye di ho nkomo apensem mu aduedu mu fifi mawure mu akọ deep sikopa if you say industry ne so pa enso mpanifo chwe se ebisi agu ebisi enkoyie se enkoyie no akasa no ma ne be hwe na no attraction for the day ho na ye me de no on say wa ankasa me no mi eni edi ho for ne nyina ne say amonfo firi nkofo akuro so ba omunim all the tourist attractions ba me no mi eni enim Ghana hanum say ye wo tourist attractions bebree asabe ya to na jeje mu enei ye be ba ye tourist sites ahodo na maka akofa ho nsem aba na wa utifie say chinen sebe ono yire odofo unnuanom abusuanfo pie kura wo nhye na nim ba bi a wo kọ dwumadie we so no ye kofa aba na ya kyerɛ obabi a wo befa de wo se wo ye e de wo se wo hunu about ye tourist industry ni mu nyina no ye ba be revamp abo hu se ampa ekoyi pa na ye wia ye the issues for the day issues no e hona asɛm ne wo issues for the day mpani say sebe efuna aba na ye die ensɛm a edi ekɔ akyi eba breman a ekɔ so entertainment industry mu ebi se hwehwehwe ebi so huhu ebi se shows sebe enye dedede no na emom de ede emfaso papa bi ebebre eno ho asɛm ne ye ba beka wo a wo fie yenyi wo film ye be ma wo so kwanya wo de bebem enkrato via text message WhatsApp ene de ka ho nyina se de ye ne da bia no enti mesrew efiadai any efia de bia abra no nso me 7 o'clock e dey see 9 o'clock ye dey Wontumi entertainment zone bro
afei so ye the social media trends ebe bro and some ekoso Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok ye di ni nyina ebe bro e wo Wontumi TV eso ye be che oniema ekoso ani gisam asresem a ekoso e wo Ghana ha say afei so amai foforo so
ye frame Vincent Osekofi
Midiani Goslab afum
e be tena se tumfo na be dwidwima biebiem na wa ofrimu fi a obaka sampa what entertainment tie na we die ayadu twem me da se wo nko sikakuru
The Privilege morning show on Wontumi 101.3 radio and Wontumi TV ena ohwe Yara Ousu Ajapin lecturer Kumasi Technical University Owaha Bismarck Osei Akwawa Abrante Aturenchema Boafo Okoboasi East ano ena odano the incoming first vice chairman of Boasi East no Bismarck so ha say so ena yenu abrante kama no ena menhia nofu na osi oma no e omra se bedwafie hyemra totomra dimra de ma de sia mo menhia nofu yewura akwasi kunadu enso ha say mamini kama ona bo akwa ba be afa de
brabo me ho ye pa
de nyame ase me hu na ache
sa menya sho
o me hu ache
menya sho so hu mi ache
ampa o
enche bia
sa
ya so hu mi kure ni 5 seconds
no ye ne
aha okay any na ache o si ametu anim ni edi nkomo
no ye ne
aha
se ma be fie
o ya be fie nyame adma the first week of May Nambeko yes okay. But the tentative date in there I think the speaker be communicated through the clerk na Kaniyaba but it should not be more than the first week of May.
Okay. Yeah. Mention of to say.
No radiadum mention of Bokopa when you can na menchia omo na menchia santima na memo mutin kwampanyin for ma fan characters and omo converting. So then you started vetting was santimem and across the country. Memo omo nyina tinkwa. Obi a wafa bi afofofo ma fa bi adadafo ma fa bi obi emo mutinkwa ye bompa ese ombefem no mbeba na ye nuan makotwe omo so ntonto ne ye wi a de nkunim de be kona fa no ye na bom ne aye adwuma ne apagya party ne nkankro e won pesua no so ne asantemanyina
right there Kwasi Kuradu member of parliament mention of na otene kana Bismarck
ekofi
bako de
anyame adom bibia woko
Obuasi East
yegusun kakrakra
na ade asemasiem yo nyobi na ekatem so ko first vice committee
sa minim se
on kan kire me se jana pese meka campaign o
on pese o kan o lady campaign kra
za na tbi mi muzan I still na ka kire me o
oh okay
anya still na ka ono de bibi o wiase bia woni tinyo no hu ka kire me aka me ni Obuasi East say so far election no me kwese
oh nyame adom bibia boko ye be a nomination no one for the picky ya file nyame adomane send honorable kind no and ebo area 1 p.m. and Obuasi East ye be ko evacuation Beauty Queen Hotel
okay
fantastic enyinem
right
e buson kaka
ma bo machidom na bibia fine right era jabe
yeah
bibia fine
nyame adom na mo ye na
KST so hoboko na ja ehu na ache na aja wate ezinfu do so a
uye ni nyina ani
wate kakra
ani mna ya te kakra nenso so nyame adom yenka ne se kwane hode no de adom yen na se de wo kan ni se ezinfu ni do so bo modi ana uye mfu ni nyina mintina ayeka ye ho kakra nenso so se brado de se ye ba fie na adwontoto a na ye ba ne ba dwuno man Ghana ho na adimpuntu e me de bro man no na ye ba be share yesu de na memfasa kwan so nchia wona meti nyina titu wona wa fija sa sokore na yenka ne se obi a wotie bia ne dim ade ba ko da ho no se e ba manyoku a oboa oman no mpuntu a ode oman na ekọ nanim a ekineje bia ni ho eye MPP amanyoku no enne ye say programs on my road me out every polling station aba coordinators no enne na drew constituencies no so ye vetting no into bia wo ko bia no ye be wo hye sa asanipa no well
Right. Yera also eja been lecture Kumasi Technical University na tese ono so edene de ediban ma mefa sidama asida fabrics wo na kobo sene no mkita na sen ya yede ebronti edranwumre na so bapa nsema aduasa ya tena TV ho na fatu Wontumi TV na ho na benya eye senia obehwa de futu bebrew na ode abo branti kwasiere no anwumre bia no esambo kire edema wo ma wanya kwanya hwe ne branda no eti asida fabrics de open material papa to apam asede akwadwa bose a ubekọ enkran shopping mall no ewo mokola no materials depot ni chope na akwa obenya omti no 0244 792902 na oni wam eni enkomo anteke ba phone no de abedwa maso no ye Spanish 3 powers combined na ndo ni Spanish gingo capsules Spanish garlic mixture na fene capsules onya dremi ense nyina bia bebo nti kotobi bia to abibdro bia no benya bia to 0266 114111 CD Herbal Company for eno de aban se bia ope immune support dia CD capsules na beto fa CD ointment no na fa sere sene mo ma wo so odada dwumadi awdie no eti enkoye enfa ema 0209682836 na ebefa youth conference be koso eno our future ye rakana dia kompre kwa Japan ena ebekasa ewo dwumadi na se eno ti eduon manado ho agim epobosum da etoso do no kron da na yefiada kwa me kuma sapon mu ana dwumadi no ebetimi akoso wani yade no fa kodan edida so ho heba clinic na wo mo he na ontu ase emfa emas ani no etenesi so obehwe no body ade ndua ma wanom akoni paduanum na koboa eye ne yade na ede afio ede ama ho say diabetes, stroke, hypertension, typhoid, waist pains, pressure, hernia na fe gonorrhea obekọ edida so ho heba clinic for enche no so etimi aboa ho enkan allergy tabora ho eno mo wala ko nyansi won man ubenya wo petas brother man ubenya wo estate kwan so sanso atachi man so amedi akwan so ena go so eye new station 0559 901234 on sa between akom ya no Evacuation 20 na emwa immune support na ebeboa man kwamo ne woni padua no etimi eja ne naso ba bia to aduro bia kwa ubenya be joy industry for ena one this aduro e by Evacuation 20 0244585531 just say free member of parliament for mention of ho na yedi enkomo Ghana ban to anamon na sane ne ya de ti enra ema colleges of education sa do e Ghana ha nyina no womo feeding grant no ban e de bae 2021 ya address e ka mu na fe anamo aban 2 ye no amafo so raise concern say ne say university sa do no bi say polytechnic how do ya penwa ba ba university prekope ema oko technical da hodo no so a ene ya pejom status aba be jam so mo say colleges of education o mo university status na no ejina brane adenti na kaban no enya feeding grant na wo de ma wo mo no naka saa e kana kaban ne bo no emfiri wo bio saban ne be makura o mo nya nkola o mo ni o mo betia twa o mo ho ye fe nkom allowance se ne ho e fe mo naka o mo fefi naka saa ho ha na e kwaso no katontwa onabo akwasi kuradu
mi ya mama nase na be me fe free to no say ada na ban ke yenyi feeding grant ni free anase yemfa mo no mo andidi because they think yemfa ne say o muni ya na be tertiary institutions say ma poly for aduane and yemma legon for aduane and yemma tech yemma UDS aduane but the point is this e bia yenya mfi ho ma yeda so ho ne de sa na wo say the reason is on say so ho bia nursing and teaching and some of these specialized area and I would want to put it in quotation marks idea or maybe any national and so and especially in education. So you'd always want to have a cohort of in the padudu bia a brand beer the ensabo mubumua ibenya se nipa no e wonte tie kwan so no e dia ba be boase betete o man no eni mu nipa ma akonanim because e bifa wa no mu nyina be lecturers e bifa wa ni nyina be professors money ate but ye enye omododo in a certain well trained manner na ye nya ne sana e bia ni ye nya nipa ne dodo se ne esipe no at the right point in time ene dia kwa wi se no abehwe ni ke university de si nipa dodo bi be mpim nsia esibi omo fees ho nsem kranti dife omo ne ade a it tells you that there is a certain way and am say we mo form the basis if we omo na eba be kire kg nursery 1 nursery 2 ne sam kofo nyina ade amoma kwa wi to mo school mu a no se na aban trim po any aban bi trim po ne mra hihye san hihye ne se o se mo education no process ni na anya structured no munya time for themselves. They should not be thinking about say me pia for how copy we are to me pia for how copy we are to we may no me do any money at but say regulated no munya time no pepa no mu de sua de no enya ntete pa no so de ababontia ba betiti nipa cause kan obabi ad niko school bia no the person spends most of the day was school, and I say most. And I draw a dan count because training be no cost on a job. But the brainer, your why the entity and the almost all the day now spend with a teacher. Tis any panel and yard that Jenny and Titini knew and yan say. Daffy no bedroom the obediano pioneer, Riania and Joe time being we could turn the oil cotton the ham. It be a mess as wako secondary school. Not that we are equating them to it. Intin and no need to move pa. If you say a be a mass half a pimidi can start is a day. A buy. And now what be doing there. Yes, you may be a cost in any panel dorsum. Now mine demands a dorsum. A statima baby a day, ishiki. Because then the colleges of education are also. Any pair of colleges in a dorsum. So the expenditure. And as a car by the bomb so cost. So it tells you say, and at the demands, social goods and services on my money here and also dorsum. The order acquire, the open the money on the pay, the open hospital pay, the open super pay. So they say, the open so mine German in the sick as 17 years super. These are also social goods and services and the here. Yes, and the FET Kakraba baby arrangement, which is obviously part of the whole system I running. Yeah, quite anymore. Yes, we may probably be thinking about that, but may there be a maker. We should not be in a haste. Always to take off Adibia challenges wrong one day. Only to come back a chlebi because you yanka. Ki may yes, anke. Cause it be a ne. Yes, it became a race came a bomb modern, a ma buying a basso. Ocas your ma buying a basso be free adding to a jewel so, but why not? And you'll be a radi crying and coupon was free. Or the free will amount or penny a day. I might see a mass as you may dear pay. But the day dear will be a conta. Only important say be a nipa mama ne peppers on one quid, but any may be anything, any. But we ain't a brainy dream, ya. On one radical bonny papa, so that is where he will separate one now with Dean and Shisha pass and Rumpan on one who quines was or head or yeno. And one away in Shisha pass on one so do more pay your bayano. That is why I say, Drew baby. Then a baby quite you actually import me sorry, Johnny in a year. You send your pen cries here born a bass over Cosway. But here quite nimuno. If there is the need for us to revise it, ebe here say a broader consultation. Because you could if you want and I see fama a school for no and I say one hour compentity and no one copomediani. I say me, your secondary schools or an army boy. You do tell me a feeding grant at your secondary schools. And you be an OBN one technical local secondary school and a modern world in your back at your susa. Obianim into almost bedroom maybe be a baby quite your money idea. Yankas yinya or moso. No more so several one cotomedy and anasian from feeding grant momo. If there are shortfalls and challenges, we should address those ones. Near man near maybe streamlining ye, yen shishini ye, yamamuntin ye. And yes, sir, near queer the slightest mistake where you hope press square be hardly. But lo and behold, say when your mea had more monsakano. So I raise a bemoon money idea, baby be a me feels a principal be money and a school near bears a be our kwaji will be near maybe the feedy and now officer pressure also. No. Kutian intended because on one hand. Then turn it in Pacono so financial and economic situation in quantum. Me try me can say BB if you some confusu so ya need do baby or more yet and money idea once him. But a nene yamia domo si canabano. Yan fan come almost so I say be a quaji or moniama, edima yenuanomo, any a may school need D and almost one year day and how the more I release this SK we are talking about almost 67 million Ghana cedis.
67.9 million.
67.9, 68 million Ghana cedis. Ye releases SK we send yes, releasing na a cofoma the cascading effect in the crown can lubricate our economy. A many people one home, but many may be as our be money idea. It's never no if there is a shortfall be now koni panoa, Ubenya trim popani again, pass wouldn't say yet Denny Anwa, was the beba, no the mountain, Netia Boam school, she say, and I won colleges of education. We should not be in a hurry to take it off. Enna, a mammy and Yannis, or any money idea, Tino, Yafa mom no more uncle mediane, and money idea. Immediately we start doing that. One thing that can come in here. Or never any it means the person will probably need a cooker, a gas, money idea. Is the person going to use electric and answer gas cylinders, money idea? Let us look at all of those. Yes, somebody will say it prevails in our investing today. It will come with certain incidental cost. A cabin beba one may nipan one also say co school no. Ninino are things that we should be thinking about. Which is the best way? And I did also not a boy me yakoye nimu and pempensubia. Mijidiamuni say, ye be cremu ye, near shini ye, near trinity ye. It is far better than to reinvent the wheel. okoye ne foforo kra no money ade I say yes car nam ne 99 so money ade the same size money ade was my try na me find in sin nine back so nem find ante because me feel I'm just going to be adventurous ne be a sin 99 so ache tie back do a hard dwinti ana me nya ne tie back na me nkom anim prekope that can also bring another disaster but nyame adom ye release this kind of momo arrest na ye tua going forward so the account money ade I believe the principals new school authorities now would also get a very good mind fair mind and a comfortable position almost be boa no dia bo school ne ho bra na timi aboa man hye de ne ade kire ne adesua e wo schools my de akonen because they train the future leaders of this country and which is very very important. They are very critical. The role of a teacher amoni ade no omontete are very 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 critical to everything that we need to do to make sure say omudwumadi omudi in school mu wa cheche for empanifo mu hweso any ye na ye kwa akusua ade no metie my education and I understand what education to me ye ma wo ankasa even if you are not practicing it the rudiments of it ekwan ye fa so kwa a training wa as a person emoni ade no is so important much more trying to use that to impact the knowledge hour even if you are not using education in the classroom now person use education in your normal days activities krana it even enhances your relationship with people ekwan fa so amani panu binya nkenya akra omabrabom no you are able to use the hands on skills na wunyaye through that training edeba so it's a very sacrosanct institution emoni training colleges near one money and their message say ye koye ni no so no brano bia no budgetary allocations ni releases no ye be say na etimi amaye den finance ministry through the education ministry no so yetimi aboa amaye den akokɔ content for such a specialized institution
the way mana ye fa so ebisa enema bia ye dia ye fa no kwan a na kadeda ka beba system no through bra omopagya won say aban de ka aban feska ne maye entene aka na fam yinu pe kakra won ye no amamu wi a obi enkɔpɛ na duane ni sa kwan na ya na ye fa so ene aban di nkomo kitawode ene aban di na mpo no ekoduru sa cent no ye kwampa ya se ye fa so de bia
mean had dream onim I'm not quite sure say emna no mokasa na bia they are not engaging government they were engaging government would have given assurances aban betimi ndem enyina probies so see na me no ebedru bracing obewi no be feel say obi aso nkoma amekasa ameto abontan ka aban anya there it would even surprise you say no munim bikwa no munim da krokra edene yeden eba government will not aban bia ni ho technical and especially an MPP government en hye dem munani munniema so you see that is what somebody may also read into it but I don't believe that I want to stretch it to them the message say if you have something to say now will be a winning this uncommon it is not so much of an importance say also me try me kaza me de beto abontene it does me beka de ogu bi ho fi me beka na akwese me show bi a confirm why den or the if we demand eniema sa it becomes rather unfortunate yes one here e bi krampa timu popa eni adwenpa nipa bi wan komo be di won susuye no ncheche na chi knowing very well crisis how the way koso because there are stakeholders in this business there are stakeholders the stakeholders meet you discuss you put solutions to these challenges money are there engage them yes the public is stakeholders in it but stakeholders ni na ye hye ye nim se na ye stakeholder engagement money are there baby e kan asem fa baby e di koduru ansa na pem mpempenso bi a wo feel say
unikamafo a
ansa ne bia woni ema bia but e ho krampo no you have to re-engage that is what you do you have to re-engage enya se bia I'm taking me jina pray bia me de oyam me den oyam de kra se na pese me ye no me kam obi ate obu okra no wonim se de ade na hye ne nsem ode ekọ no kra no bia ne trim pon se we kro matwero mo de ma ekra ifi se menti enko bo ho de nya se de kokra ma and every time bia that whole mentality and that whole attitude that we put it up say we create a certain disaffection in the system we are we no onye mo bibia wo ye de grass system na eboa me ahyehye ne mani ye and it is not helpful sisi e ba yi so no e de azano ba beka enya se na ye kwata say ebi ni wa na apem even to understand say it may surprise you ebi kra no kasa aka ne fuam ye no kra ne bi kra ne bo but we come and paint a certain picture ni ama akwese adene de sisi de asekra for what gains na we ubenya frimo and yebese when we are engaging people we know where to place our concerns our challenges for solutions money are there it is not bibia some betra bontiaka let us also be a bit ingenious as to how we approach issues and just obu ho ho be do stage bi I do to miss a way dear. Say me crown and come and me manage crown card goes all. But Nipan would jina hono. A crown befaso he would engage. A crown befaso be finding an alternative to rain fence a how that air ban. Sebeya, he will still have an opportunity to let a breathing space be many panaba beside him. I am very fantastic. These are leadership qualities that most often people in certain high positions must hold on to. Because you live in the system, you understand the system. When you send a system in the city, there have been worse situations, and also what can I say? There have been worse situations. But all of these things work together. So you should not necessarily be so much say, maybe me babu ntinde bia brand kwa yinim si ya ade no money ade. But they bu ho just for ade na ubenya free animal. So they say when there are challenges, we agree there are challenges. Let there be solutions that will be found. There be a solutions, no? And we will not wait for Nema best cry. Say a cat danukra na ye de baba so danukra na. It means say it has come. So what about saying a 2 days? I know come on talk about the rules and I. About the rules I 2 days until one farm me to 2 screen will be MP and uncle Pedianini and no day. But let me tell you, with this same individuals or more as I say me, I'm only idea. Assume you see a car 2 days, okay, I buy with them, will be uncle Penedianini. Now that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give the money directly to the students' money. They would have resisted. Come. I'm telling you, they would have resisted. Yes, some of them would have resisted. And the majority of them would have resisted. So let us find that one also out. They take certain entrenched positions like that. Opa, and then some kaya they start here and your many money idea said independent become. Yeah, for more no day. And look at what would happen. They will say it will distort how their academic structure you're planning to educate them time and money idea because there should be a routine. It's we now will distort it money idea. They will say it will distort it. And there will be people who fight against it. So when we are in such situations, money idea, it is a collective approach to solve issues, but not one-sided approach of say entrenched. They should always take their time in some of these approaches. And yes, I am
right. You're a question. You're a member of parliament. And the man is your mention of and what can best makakowa. I am an someone young bem. Young fanya politics. Sabe ya beti yama abana ya on governable ma amanfo wuzo abankra wanyade. Enti wa ma commodity asuafo enti no yanya ne sa politics ya na ebam nti ebinim fa kirehye mu nti ne man ba ne ekowie se oyemra bonte meka.
Kofi ohwe the honorable kan ene de obusa edo mrebi a obia ne botaya o de ka bibi ene adwen ye den etachi because so her time on statement ne ba out and her time aban releases kana na che say aban cry initiative process no dada
because Ghana's came fan kwata sa da kro ni afane sa
processes are FM once na aban be releases ka obedis versus ka FM enti say omo ebisa aban cry ana minim say stakeholders there was stakeholders engagement say ebian komu busa questions e with the right quarters and cancer some pen on bedding umbinya dan some beba out abe paint picture bia e ma ban no aye unpopular o he time na no mo kasa next time was can buy na because scan 117.9 million 2020 and 2021 academic year abai as of December abai release about 90 million at the moment na kasa 67 no na isa abai at the become into already abai a release can be dada no cry den boa enti minim buta edu maybe a politics na enti yenya nim say policy be abai the baby we dey challenges be dey nkaka ba buta no ye buta be boa amo man no etimi akonkan adesua eya ade a oman bia be konkan be den a adesua na ye fape enti bibia be so adesuafo ase ama omanya ntete pa enso de abetete afoforo no ehun nsem kan ne ye ka ese yi politics ye den eto nchen ana bibia be ye be sei de aban botai papa na owo ema sade no because nimde no mo ko akwa no ma be impact wo ye mofra no eso enti de be mo mo ho ahen han mo ama adesua ne adekyeatimi akoye no esa aban etimi eye investment bi e pese ye na ebetimi aboa ma yi ya desuansem akonkan no me gidi ye say esa aban ye den eye nti omo e call say oh omo adolso omo du tertiary status ni we no ye meni omo nya adwe sankofo na sa aban twam a omo asan be sorry etia because wo hwe students here be ya e bi background enye wo obi ani baby ofie den eba ase ebi mo ye kaso ma emfa kwan on befa so be didi a kofi emwa enti me supported ya aban eye no and ye nyina enim situation a oman ye den ye wom covid chi ni Ukraine economic world economic crisis a ekoso no ye nyina enim say aban bone ho modern bia say statutory payments bia say oye no obeden obey ni nyina so ye revenue a ye beden ye betimi a generate and betimi aboa na sa statutory payments no yetimi aye ti mese edumre bi say ya ye nyina ye nya aboto ye nya akomapa na ye mfantan aban echi na de aban ye bia no entimi ba ye pentem ba abonten be kansam ne bi wa esay enoma bebre because that no mo ka asem no come release ni ban na aban e wo processor scan or this verse intina de e ban so mo meka bibia bi mu o ma ka o manu aiden atumo emwa ema amemu ne no ma intimi enkoso intimi de kofi honorable akansam ne bebre me gidi e say aban e so tokoso ye den e support colleges of education omo feeding grants in we na aban e so koso e support because na be boa bi obi be lecturer at the tertiary level ni we ni nyina basic no any colleges of education no enti etimi ye ho yi a na yenya product papa babontin a ena ebe boa yen amoman no ye adeche e the various level of education no bibia etimi akonkan ti bibia betimi amom hwan ha mo de esa aban tokoso eye na menim se ekọ enim no discussions bebre bekoso so all the policy ba ekọ enim na review ye munze do point aban hu se baby edu ide esi ejahe omo no ma yewe me gidi say aban de no ma pa begu akwan ma ebetimi aboa sa aban jemu kra emfo how kese anyeden emba omso
baby omo du ya omo esem di kaka so baby university status obekọ bi ebeduru Friday na Saturday no pa bi na omukra so se kan ye do ebom ke road na osomo so university for the same university for the bia
kofi onim baby omo fantiti ma be a churchful oba odinimde ebema obi enti bibie betimi aboa me de atete abofra bia no eso ama obi enti de omo ye ni we ni nyina no ade a ebebo omo hwe enne se ne honorable kan obi owo background different but opeso okoye diploma in education so benye nimdie no na e shape no teachers mama ka sembi o say mrantia abai so mo pe teacher for ema ware omo pa
no na me
because of
Dr. Sobokwat na ka say omba omunya wale ntem omu ye ya no manya wale
because entity a ye de omu ye den efemu no eboa omu asai so mo impact knowledge ama enipa no omu life ene no ma bi no enoma bebre ho a ebo omu enti enye so omu anyi na omu ayo no we should support them na omu mra na nimde a ye de ma ye manfo no omu nti emfa nimde papa ema ye manfo.
Right, Bismarck, Osei Akowua, Obuasi East, Nadmo, Director, First Vice Chairman, incoming, Obuasi East, Ena Otene, Kanera, Uswa Jabewa. Teacher, Oko kind of education, Ibiana.
David Mankovi.
There was a new policy about even lecturers should.
You didn't say no my idea mapping pencil but
when you been yada
this training but also be our level you know what mean to me no what when you fancy more for engagement and on a yes from one here does specialized you fancy training because we obi basic school and I say be independent basic school kran ye was preschool no ho no sa mo France and there uhia sa nim DB inti no say ebeba na bedru ba bi na say oh even tertiary kran no yamfa say obi no hia a medication qualification na say obi a wo no wo ye educate trading say usuro
ayana
so nti wo no training no kran no every year bia no baby a find yourself bia no different way your training na ebema adwuma wo ye na eden yasinto bebem nti na sabre ba bidu na ho bi hia se ese wo a wo tertiary bia no ese wo medication background anu de enu de du ho
bia madru ya mo kom kokora pomu
kokora bo no akokora de opa na wo bo so bi wo ho no a 40 years kwa no wuye but e bia 70 years na ye kokosie no ebra ubejai adesua pe no na kire se wawu no enti so ya akokora nka ne se akokora de na kire se ekwan ya na ye fa so ye nyama dada no sa akwan na obefa so nda bi ewia sesesa sesesa okoso ana sesesa ho enti se eba ka atwa mu kura o ya akokora na sa bi wutwika ene abefo ne ma aba driving mu na se obomoden ase ni nyina wusua emanye sa wo bekechi enti we lecturer na ka yomfa so 2 years ama dia pension kura no does not mean say ebia training program bi ehu hia na ebia beka so wo de wo no wo broso da bi eno de woni nipa ena ba betra na de enti dan den na mka de kire mi students say ewia se ade ba ko ensesa ensesa nko ani ade a ensesa bibie wo wia se bi ensesa nko ani no de beko so atena ho no ensesa da enti no pese ba bi ewia se no ko bi de a ene ese se hu se ensesa no so no wo bra no sanse ni bibebem na o kan se colleges of education no omo no yenya omo pema on te se de tertiary no yeja on pepa de ama wo de wo mu no ye se obi obeko any other tertiary institution bia no wie a se nipa na nkasa na kope na dwuma ye so ho na enso so no wo a aban ebeso wasene na wo no service adwuma wo ye no man ni hia no wo ekwan sonko bi so no aban ni timika se aha no enka wo pede enka wo nko nanso so meso so no emo akakra me dia ma wo ni ntino meso so no aha me do kwa se kona koso me ma me enipa no so be hu se ono ebra ne ho kire no no oboa no aban no ebeso na se eboa no na emum no se no se aban no se ono so hia ne mo a wo ha no so na aban ne de ne ekode a ene ne nipa so nka se chinchina so ho na bia me nko ntino support wa ye de ma ye fa se colleges na no ntina ma uyi free ho no mo a ebema wo a wo nya da moral right ne se obi a wo no wa amwa na nso na se na anya bibia ma no na nipa ni wie ya na afi uposu na wo de no ekwa che
se enye kwata so ye free ho kra o principals for baba ye dede aban de ye ka on femma afi aduane ye wo asa o mama ye aduane no asa eti wa akopɛ wo de ye fabra ana wa akopɛ wo aduane di kopim za band ne odman ebeba bay man se na we use me high schools ni si wo ma na omo ano headmasters na ne koto aduane no on the ba no de abrem but ne buffer stock for na a surprise wom de ne my de eko ma omo nti na de nti na ne se de feed grant ne be ma be ka omo allowances na abande mo dada no se ma for ne mo allowances even can allowance no onye den ana say ene buffer stock france surprise na omo fema omo aduane
unzezesi na me ka sa de ba ko ensesa ne nsesa intino arrangements bi a o bia no ensesa bituma ba mama na yi na emum no se de emo no abodi nkan kan no ma ye nsore da ko pese o ade wo ya bantie ne firefighting da bi ye mpepre ye ho enye aniema bi system a wo ho no mo achese no pese osesa na esese otrase na wo ye assessment no eyi pa adenti na yemfa ne se system e ohui no pese osesa no na sese ni de udi scan e ka allowance no na tese wo de ma wo aniema ehom reasons nti a yemfa ne se yemfa omo feeding fee en ka allowance no ma wo edoso ye wo bi no ho no mo a ebia ne saka allowance no kura ebia for you know ebia school kura ne bia obejai ne mum no say ni nyina wo point bi say ya ɛyɛ kwan bi so a wo afa so a wo de yɛmfa sɛ ɛde atua leakage bi ano sɛ ɛyɛ aduane nam de ma wo ɛna yɛwɔ bi wɔ so a ebi a wokora no wodi sika na ma no sɛ aduane ɔno ankasa bɛtɔ a wobɛdi na obɛnya ahoɔden na ɔde bɛyɛ adwuma no ebi a ɔno bɛyɛ sɔ nso ɔte bi susu de asie enti na kɔnkyene bɛbɛ mu a na wotanya yɛ nipa ne nam na nipa na kwakwa bu ahwe enti ɛba secondary school a dining hall sei no ɛyɛ compulsory upe umpe dining hall na sɛ wokɔ aso woni kura obɛkɔ na sɛ wokɔ no akɔkɔ tra aduane wa na ya sɛ wo na uzu ni na wi no na wo wasɔre aba de wo ankasa bu sɛ wo ankasa du du ho abro enti no ɛyɛ saa nneɛma we bi ɛna mama yɛ wura mfi so sɛ ɔmo so no teacher fo no ɛyɛ nteteɛ na ɔmo gye obia ne wɔn ɔbro nteteɛ so ewiase yɛ we obia mo nteteɛ so enti baabi a bia wo kɔ no na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛpɛ ho nteteɛ na yɛde ama wo ukɔ school mu no ukɔ akɔyɛ ebi a house mistress wo no ukɔ akɔhyɛ nkrofo bi sɛ ɔmo kɔ dining hall wo so no dining hall nteteɛ no yɛ deɛ wo no unya no wɔ ɛbra na wo bi a SS no apart from no unya bibia bi enti na system wa wo bɛfa mu no oba na wodi anim a uhunu sɛ oh me no say na me enti no matter sɛ wo so no wo in a good position sɛ obetimi advice ɔmo so a ɔmo eba no enti me hu ni sɛ aban no na de bia no yɛmfa na ase kɛse ma no efi sɛ me ka ne sɛ sika aban wei ɛde hyɛ ɛmomasua mu education no aban bia ne hɔ no a waba Ghana ɔyɛ saa de no ɛno de Ghana fo yɛmfa hyɛ yɛ adwene mu sika aban wei wo sɛ no ɛmomasua ho anase wɔde bɔ ɛmomasua ho bra no aban bia ne hɔ no a aba Ghana ha no mo a wɔde sɛ sika ne bi ɛhyɛ ɛmomasua mu na ɛmomasua so de ɛno na ti nipa ni yɛwɔ mo abi wɔ no mo kura a ɔmo bɛwo ɔmo ma na ɔmo anim ti ɛkɔ animu a sa na boɔ n'ani ate yɛwo nipa a n'ani wei ankasa na ti o nanso so ɛba n'animu a menom ka sɛ nteyɛ wɔanya ngomasua te nipa ni ɛma ani na yɛ mienu no ɛhwɛ adeɛ sɛ ehu adeɛ na afei abɛhwɛ no wɔ kwan soronko so ɛno na ɛde mpuntuo ba nipa na ankasa brɛ mu ansa na ne abusua hyɛ ase na ɔmo nya bi na ɔman ni nyinaa kuro wɔ mu ni nya bi na ɔman ni obi na ɔman no so enya bi enti unya aban na wɔde saa investment wei ɛkɔ yɛn educational sector no ɛde ama yɛn na sɛdeɛ ewiase nyinaa yɛ fie ɛne baabi a ɛnɛ kura yɛ ameka sɛ wɔn hyehyɛ yɛ a wɔbɛyɛ a wɔbɛpɛ sɛ wɔbɛdi so no wɔbɛnya sɛ kyimato bi bɛba ho ɔkɔ a wɔn ka bi nhyɛ mu ɔka kura wɔtim kura no ebi ataa kura timi pae akwansidie bi timi ba ho na akwansidie na ba na sɛ wɔpɛ ano pomasi brɛ ewiase na asa akwansidie nyinaa to yɛn na ebi nto yɛn da me mani free adi a me nyini bɛyi a sɛ ebre bi bedu afadeɛ ɛbɔ wano na fa kata hwene na ebi nsi da mo ma yɛmu yɛ ne ngu so sɛ oh ɛnsi kura ɛnɛ ebi de bɛyɛ politics ebi sɛ na ɔpɛ sɛ deɛ ɔte abɛnwa so a wɔyɛ adwuma a ɛyɛ adwuma so no ɔbɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ ne ho fi na nipa no bɛtuntum sɛ deɛ bɛyɛ a ɔno no bɛtumi aba yanka sɛ deɛ ɔte so no ɛnya adeɛ ɔno no ɔbɛda na wakɔkɔto aba ama no enti kwan bi a ɔbɛfa so bi a ɔbɛkyerɛ sɛ aban a wɔte so ɔnyɛ papa ne deɛ ɔbɛfa saa kwan bi aso so ɔde yɛ nanso so hwɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ wiase nyinaa na hwɛ deɛ aban wei so no ɛbrɛ a ahokyerɛ no ɛbaayɛ ɛbɛsi nnɛ ɛkwan a wɔfa so a wɔɔtoto ɔman no abusuafoɔ ɛsɛ sɛ yɛnya aban no mu ɛgyidie na daa ne daa nyinaa sɛ challenges bi sɛ no ɛba a yɛnyi ntom sɛ challenges na ba na yɛaban no so no wɔyɛ obi a wɔdwene Ghanafoɔ ho na wɔyɛ ɔbatampa na ɔpɛ sɛ abɔfra biara sɛ wo na te ase o sɛ wo na afiri mu o sɛ wo firi sika mu o sɛ wo firi sika mu o ahomasua wobɛnya bi na so ɔbra ayɛ yie no ɔmeɛnta saa ban no akyi
right yɛwura owusu agyaben lecturer Kumasi Technical University Ghana Health Therapeutics wɔdadoro no yɛ Ghana man capsules na afiada ɛna Friday etimi de kanfo de ama mema no mo fe nkɔ yɛ adwuma na aduro no ɛnsɛ wɔ hunie obɛtɔ obanum capsules no mienu na mom hwɛ sɛ wɔn aduro na ɔyɛ sɛ match ne deda sɛ match no sɛ na sɛ bɛbɔ afa ho ama no aduro no so wɔn sɛ match ne bɛba so no na wanom isan sɛ aduro no peking kran Ghana man capsules mema wɔn ɔmo ɔyɛ mmerɛ ɛwɔ mpam ɛna ntɔ no mo nom na sɛ ɔbɔ mɔde kɔ no aduro na ɔba na ma Adiana de bla bebreno. O dem won wanya ho kwa na obuduma hukum. O the prostate capsules so ba eboa ema o prostate no atiabo ho ban na Ghana bam so ebeboa ma wo so ye na ba ni padua ne so no eyi e de afi wonom ya 0244722028 Queen Elizabeth Sherbeta en Queen eno ane ye de sra ye won hand and body cream, hand and body lotion afi no body and hair pomade eso odwom unya bi to ebeboa ma wo so watime e de asra ema bia so tia koyi e de ma wo ba na de sua hia eno nti na make for Ideal College e de ma wo as if I call Ideal College. Say how can you fail? Ideal College was SHS 1, 2, and 3. Ewo omaso ewo nomti. Oyo ba tan na obani nya school a. Fa ne kokko pem ewo Boadi Junction. Take a just kwantempon so. And I saw be call Chronom and I bo Chrome Estate. Udru asori kwanta wono ma wono ewo hono ma. Na Chronom Franchon so omone Joy Gas Filling Station no. Na edi ehwani mu 0244985954 onsa betimi aka wo classic ointment ya de besa e ba na to ma diaper rush segu akoda no ayi e de afi wonom oba fa bi fa wonantem na sha ogen sansa na wapia bonten dwanwe na oba beda pasa wa fufuo ni bi fati kakra udwale wi afato na ebebo ebesesa infio ma infio na e kama e ma so watime nya wo so a chese obema na obra woni ne kwakodi agro 0544791600 00054479160 now ni wom etimi eni enkomo yera kwasi kuradu ewa ha honorable
now we can't say but very important about training and it's because we'll be a book on room money ade but there's one thing I was about to say they say he who wants to lead must first serve new person we can for no only can you also for you know ba to come and train your mofama no in routine. And then the BNB if it's a routine, but you must first establish a routine. And I was saying, maybe or why it was in the Pehunu ye. Say you bit me impacted that knowledge. It is not purely about say the more yen and then no, I didn't know that's more yen no, and more than that's yen and name money idea. Security services training. When they do tell you how more be a doctors, be or more pastors, be or more accountants and lawyers, but omokwa, omo the prospectus score. They train them, the military, police money, they train them. The person would have an embodiment. Obet me in Bible near maybe a society. The person can even demonstrate how to do it. And as a teacher for the very different. And the role of teachers, and especially Omontiti money and then say na ye no nanse mentan hu say book no. I'm say where there is no doctor. A book be a nekeka ayaresa. Ehun niema boom baby a ebi wona oya ayaresa ho adwuma ni no se bia bibi to ade na ba bibi to ade na ba do no man on betimi a kire sa ade mani mu a teacher for but na fa ayaresa ho so it tells you how important the role of a teacher here any die ntie ehia se niema bi wo ho na ye na enra e wo mo tete mu a it is important say na ye ne bia ye hyemu kena ne ye pagya mu yi to enhance it amoni ade ntina ya na nye bapayo se ne bia ye fi se ye mo munyai call rule ne bo ye mo munyai we no ye munyai bia mpaboa brown share ye mo munyai tade ye guidance muni ade share but please say the lecture kan no okwa ko ha akra bi so as head mistress and as senior house mistress and bibi obono nsi apesa akra ne koda na ade eche wetimi asori ntem no wetimi anya hoode aba abesua ade if you don't have that routine in you kra na wuntimi nchire obi se ne esi ye no so they say I say obetena konso ye ni mu obi na church esi na be sie miamia no amoni ade a na direct nti na wo so be kire obi a you know where to press phone call be my esi na mete say o ka kire obi say o ompie nko gina abonten ana so onum onjom the radio set na the TV na ansa no aye menya na wo kan say me sua free one ka minim but ni nyina kire say one yes one fast entity eni mo ni ade a ohunu kwan be fa so a wo so betimi adem a kire obi and I'm saying it well what kire obi am wetimi adem am so etimi aye bi and teacher for entity even if you go to the universities actually doctor for routine I mom from university you must put on a white lab coat you must put on this you must put on that doctor if you cry ma o mo rekra wo nya yi but say ni panoko no so one pe emoni ade go to our faculties of law now you must be in your black suit up and down with your white emoni ade there should be a certain systematic approach to niema there should be routine the society must be structured I was saying she no sisi there should be predictability in our lives. Yes, bibia no e pagya ni mu ana eko. There be. was saying near maybe Timisi na kwan so ne di ne breso pepepe. And yes, there will be chaos. The seasons of this world, send you we are secrecy down the hokrano. Ashe. Oba de krabu we are so she. Anopa de chi na de asen numre. Oda no pano de numre. So I say seasons so kwa ya more 4 seasons here 2. Hamatan near your rainy season. Or more winter, your spring, your autumn, your summer money at the sisi na kwan so there should be predictability. And we tell my share near be brave and mebano. But they are perfect no. So they say a bread and near the name of for den. A bemnesh say ye money at
right. Party elections I also ne vetting ebekoso. Yanhwe bra party no shase from polling station back electoral coordinators and abedu constituency nyame adma from next month May ekono yebehwe na from to regional elections asa na akoto national ne dodo na edo mo agima okon den abeka de atwo den ye hwenim efe from obi won ma o yimi afirim o menti ase o media nya ka meko court me say eni nyina so efiasem
ni na efiasem eni moni ade me nya meko court ye befi ba wonim before say party ne den share die bebe no even before see rules and regulations for an elections but the party has a constitution based on the constitution you build those rules and regulations say be it will fit in I say what shemra the mother law or my muhano a constitution any law bia na say be hihye bia na any constitution boy bra bia no is deemed to be null and void enti answer na kra na wo ankasa nipa ne mfa hihye bia ma kra se ekoto aba no onu say party ne mu akunu afa ne constitution no obomubra so they say and san we are the side rules and regulations be dem be ba enhihye ye de ani ayode e wo se wo a wo ba be pre to me ni bi no and also be prepositions ni bi no wo ye den udi so meko se megitum se se nyina ya ye nipa yi ene ye di no kra me ye ho ene ye de pepepe ni ye di mra no so fenchima obi kra ha no se e wo so bi bedu ho ne ye ma no bibi mu ohunu se ade bi a wo ye nyansa ne nipa na frim yeah yes I also hunu wa kasa kra wo so hunu dia ya pass ne say for most people be so ya no motien bebre me say no they are the worst culprits ono no aye boa payo bone pa so ebu a ne do so no wi anu akogina fence na chi
otubo
no osabo no otugo money ade the message ne say me mekasi yemfa mra no ene nhihye de no enye adwuma se mra ne nhihye de ne bo as an individual ti asesa abo me let me go back na me streamlining the man and the man be bro nipa ni bi cry ya eba kra no mze criminal matters but for the sake of party and in kan community identity most of the things are glossed over se be ya bi e be ma wo kra ho akwanya so be ko achi na be nya hunumu bi ni nuhu bi no asesa ne ma ode ya ye bi every polling station coordinators is your constituency money ade I would want to wish all of them well adadafo omum afofrofo omo ba be kan omo no bi e kra no office won ko bi on person omo ko mani money ade nyina no I would want to wish them well. I started vetting. Yes, I know they're vetting a course because I've spoken to some people on more vetting grounds. Money ade. Send him run the city and yeni so. Send him she and yeni so. Yes, so I hear kono. We should subject ourselves to the rules and regulations. I dear my. Ebi I will be why I dear be mentimi ho asibi wo money ade. Approach the party. There are processes for us to resolve it. Me jitu mu say obi fa bo apayo boni nhyeni trim as party leader. Se me de be yati ade atia minua unduly so they say semra no esi na kwan so na wo de a wo kan e bia mfonso bi ba obi ho ewo na temu bi obu a me gitum say e companyimfo foforo so animu money ade what do we term as an appeal or a review money ade a things will normalize and change sabi obi abekọ nanim ba wokọ ne bowa me say gitum ewo ne no kware mu say ade a me ye de ave de me amehunu say anya yi we de me kọ ne masimachi masai de ma babi ne mfa nkabo mu ne kro ye nya den enko ye pepepe ye eno kwai dey because otherwise the more we would want to struggle all of these things and take it ebi a obetwea ache but ye wo ye ne nya nokre ekowie akira nokre ne beda adi eho no afi ye de mra ne so kon ne wonsa no na nyina bomu a wontimi nsane a let us not start crying say na nya we nya mfa nkabo mu nya we say me na party ba ye nya menka jaimenka ayobi okosra ne kanchima okwa ne kanchima ba da wono so ne cheshe na ye straw che ni bi no onze kan ne atwetwe ayide no majeje na so de prebu no atwetwe ani akeka bom ne de anwene ayi moni ade enu bi na akwa so de koye okoya watiwa achese ye bo ni ti anopa no status wo no ma ye shika ko ye hyew moni ade akwa na afache no so di agro enu starting wo twetwe enhoma ne fi ene esane maame no no was Janu so di akra wo di agro akwa no num tea ni wie ya opagya ni mo ye na obeye nyina wi afọ fache no de eso ehye ni te che na honhoma nyina asensa no oda na ni hwe dan na afọ tene na ni agis na nim no de ko okofi akoka de asem ye me ye na obeye na mra no be so na no nsa ya be ye na nya hwe ni ye mfa nchemu ni ade what they said is you would weaken the base of this party and the rules upon which our person obana be can before no how would we survive as a party ni amfamra insese no pepepe ye amfa nchire party no ne ko base wo obi ya ade na nya kura na yintimi nka because wo ka obi feel say obi ntida ye obi bibi dia ya hwe ye decide na ye to party na jeje mu ni ase no. I wish everybody well.
Right, here are question kura member of parliament mention of na otene kana ko wa what they all convert into kakra bi on that na all they all convert into anya no atu pon
send the honorable akano help us with the party anymore. I say put you into proper scrutiny because so better party no ano na nipa bebre so na be share wo esua no ma bebre na adwumaden so da yenim 2024 nti ese party no do fa no ma bi me ehu se ampa o se fata se obetimi edi party na ma boa ye adwuma na results ha ye hwe yensa etumi aka nti me minim se boko and this is not the first time sa exercise ekoso ti meswe ya ye ko vetting no aspirants no the say ye de ko bia emra ya hihya to bibia si edi so na me gidi esesi timi di so a ebebo ama ye be wie chire no yenko yi obi nyeden enfim aha ena me gidi esempem for party nso enya gidi o mu de to me bi ahye omonsa omo beta committee ne so avet no so message omo fa mra ne nyeden enya adwuma because gidi a yenya o mu utimi di party mra ne ye adwuma nipa ne kwase ye disqualify na ya obi nyeden emma ne mu but ya mfa no anya adwuma ne so ma benya o ha ma me mafia o ma me nchiro bibia eno na de echi kasa ne yeden eba no eno sa no disappoint party no nti yemfa mra ne nyeden enya adwuma obi a mra no ebia bibi on qualifying we a ye you are party de obi short 10 years kwa be den ebeba ko na ko siesi ho yi me influence and baby ma bra me gidi ese obetimi na ye party obi mfi NDC obi mfi CPP mabi party ene ye ade ti nyina ye mfo do bia ko ye ne ntiase ne nhwe adwumaden a eda ye ni mu no na ye kwakoye no so wenye opportunity na ocha obenya opportunity no na ye nyina ntimi mbom as ebusuan baako na adwuma eda ye no ye ntimi enkoye menim say at the end of the day bibia beko kamaka because ye sha fa nomination form ya ye nipa ye fie mu mpi ye mpi
different houses
ye den a
ntimo
ase kakra be den ebeba ba wo hwa all in all asomdwe a ye hwehwe no ye nya ye menim say after eneno bibia ebeko so kama
Bismarck osai akowa na otene kanira ajaben
yagovi
na oka committee no bi wana
David na menka committees no bia ho na ba wana ecovet na ye be wo hwemu nyina well na me de say minim say up to this point there obi ani ba bia me gina ewo party no hyehyɛ yi mu
ogina
ye wo adwuma kese ya da ye ni 2024 ye no very important pa na ba bia me gina no ene say esese party no tin ko do point here obi o card bia to aba bi
okay
ɛhɔ no bia me gina ɛhɔ de menim sɛ obi betima ke bibia kyerɛ me ama masesa ma adwene hɔ no moda sɛ obi a wo party card to aba no bi no ɛhɔ na me gina if so ko school kura term bia eba awie a ye exams wo kyerɛkyerɛ ni a wo kyerɛ wade no sa exams no ɔno na ɛsetema wo okwa na kodu baabi na oba bi school a ye bibia frɛ no mock final exams ɛbɛba no nye wo kyerɛkyerɛ ni na ɛbɛkyerɛ yam fancy best set questions na ma wo enti no mock exams no enye de wa kyerɛ wade na best set questions na ma wo afei no ebe external person e no ba best set questions no ama wo ansa na exams na anka se duru a wakwa akɔtworo exams a ebi a wayek fo e de ebre wo no enti no ɛho hia se de bia no de eben reality se eba Ghana abatuo mu a obi a wanya 18 na na adwene mu da ho bi eto aba no de bia no se wo ye political party na wo yi nipa na wo ben de oman Ghana de na aka na de bia ho na eboa wo yen no edu ba bia wo se polling station no omo ne chairman ana se chairperson no ani first na ye one pe wo ye chairman na won na oto aba ebe bi du na wo da bi one no da bi ase ye mamu kakra ana call 5 ya che wo 5 for no dodo ye call 5 for no ya che party how ye call ban we say ye call court no ni nyina gina se 5 for ye ko gina ho no mo ache no eno ene de sa ho ni nyina ba enti no me kan say eno no ye duru a ese se ye no na ye timi survival 2024 ye ko yi constituency executive
they say no the yapa ho say
oh me enkechi
baby abedui I say be the next 4 years
enkechi the enter make us enkechi me say unzi ye wo deadline na obi dey register even sim cards what you say eno ebredu do say na de man say ye 2.5 years and e da ye no ansa na main election
I say my police station elections every my electoral coordinators every constituency number be nti say ye ka se ye ko ya chibiem na ye nkwa se miem
eno no ye mfa say ya ye ni nyina awie ye mfa nkwa na emom eduru say one the critical point party enya effect there was so election of your members of parliament, election of your presidential candidate. Manipadodo no voice no so enya say ewom emfa album here mo ye da ho sesie ye ho manso mebrebe no emfa no enkonko yi obi wo ye ne san dia na obi a na wo say o mame mafia we wo manipa ni nyina so say adwuma na me ye na fe me ba bete so aba
say the ban say na party ni constitution mubusu
the party constitution
party na a government party no monye amendment ro monye se kire wom say
amendment no annually ye wo annual delegates conference no wo ma ye kwa ye
no ho ye kwa ye amendment
intina ye ba kuma se no man say amendment no ye fa say crofo bi so many proposals aba the proposals no committee akwa trans e di ahwe ana nyesa de kan in committee ne kwa akwahwe no ye de eno no mfie miensa na committee no ekwa akwahwe a eno no ebetwam 2024 aye ntimi hwe amendment ayen kan say committee no enkwahwe no edi sa committee no for mfie mienu ne fan da ye ni mu no omontimi nwi omadwuma no emma ye hunu enkrofo proposals om de buy de akwa akosi ansan yakọ 2024 abato no asesa yetimi ehwe amendment e ba ye ni nyina mu de ye agia tomu no ya gia tomu na de beboa ye 2024 no na ye de kọ anya sa dede ekoso a wo ka court cases a yi ni nyina no ekoba begina say ebinum ayo madwene say oh ultimately we will come and stand for ABA MP enti now no ma men chance na ani na men building crofo a ebren dru ho no a ebe bra ma me ebi so a the larger constituency no ye mpesa nipa no nenso so no na Wontumi na wa building is a ebedru ho no 169 aka ye MPs do was 137 intino unsusu say ya nhwe ni yi a with the least trigger more so ye what the 8-year cycle a da Ghana he no na yakwakoduru 8 years wo no ya anya something extraordinary the same resource and yes abeka so what a different resource say party no 8 no if we mean to break it as I say ye adea sonko adea we ya so no de mehunu bi da party we ya we ya for a very long time. We need different results this time round getting into 2024 and no am I a reason say yenya dia extraordinary na no the extraordinary results no of breaking the 8 na dia brain ya ma unse anya PPA so wo hihye niema ama process system no ya adwuma no Ghana wonya political party bi ase ye o ma paniko for buy one or chance with the Ghana card no ebema ye nyina ye trotro ye din abana ntra ho no mo anche nti no ndc abamba ni nyina agigui ekosi se another MPP abamba ye se na obi a won Ghana card se a Ghana card no eno ana wo de ba be register osem
and no sa registration is here obo so be ntimi mfa ne sem amfa anya say oh sandis kama me or the kobo kro no ana obo say sanyema ne nyina atubeka wa ma system no emu ada ho na yen as a political party intending na yen no yentimi register yen crofo ema crofo so enya party cards ni bi na ono so enya that sense of ownership enti a good see yebenya executives constituencies o nyina na no beda no but for being the ultimate solution here say after this let's expand obi o card bia no yema ni say also ye popular na crofo pewa say ya bato na babeko go gina 18 years and above obi abeto so aba enti yen charge yen free or political party mo right yera also aja ben and at Arabadras
bra many lecture be ya adwuma ni ma bebre but there are certain foundation and building blocks I was saying now we should be very critical looking at those ones. When you also be a bit more quiet about expanding our electoral college base. Because Mekai a colleague on in 2007. Now constituency be a edupe and a quarter presidential. And the minimum I've been your constituency are to presidential about 350. So that's it. So it tells you that we are expanding the base at the core. All of these things will come with different dynamics. Nema de bano, e nema be brain neighbor. Yes, dog wait my idea, you know. I was say a proper and credible database. So that's it. Also a proper and credible database. So we need to build that database. Now idea bakwa the last one now working about cycle be any nipa be no money idea bakwa money. Because of this cycle, and let me put it in quotation. Any panum be so fast akonya no so gina so. E de ye bone kwa de tia party. One man ya me pedia na che say mo na mo mpa de ni. But no kwa na ye bone ye den e de tia party no. They would want to intrude into where baby or more crime build or more to go to. Everybody has equal opportunity to mount any sort of position in this party. So far as you are a member with the party and share and then some money at any even with the small numbers I want, we even find it very difficult, even people following idea was way. So even regular attendance of meeting to think about the party, even to pay the person's dues money idea. At this stage you have to waive all of these things. So a critical point in our constitution where it talks about good standing money idea, it becomes mute. There are people who end up so before the right process is not party card. By virtue of name be a 1 year or no crown, he is not even an active member of the party crown. Or better nature, Brenny Baby Druno, when I'm quite so. Or background chain abeji card and can have you. But because of technology and how or we are that person will rise up against that same party. Money are knowing very well. So yes, though, we need to broaden it up. But send ye Nasi Kano, I was here then Tanasepa, near den she peguna queen. Now you have so I pass ye banner by your party in more Juman money and dinner. Ye 1 year bo party in Hobra. Also, it's me boy or bo party na coma, or my party baby ada and money and that is why you should end up even trying to benefit or lead or even serve the party. But go on party. If you office and papa and Veneda, when you know about branding and couple and I do this senior or the amendment for cranny a day Veneja. To the same way. It was a party by its own self, the amendment and fisher who went to me and more party and more party in Obra. And we must, because otherwise, yet a certain cowardness kakra would want to imbibe everybody regardless of what the person may or may not have done. And yama why you are now on your year, this is probably party in the crown. For the fear, say, one many pawi, I may ye no could not want me, Brahma bread party, na me say money and this we go with. We should not have a certain sense of purpose where Yakuma Mini Adjim say. Yen found some party no, yen family mujina bepa, near and she say person right. Me, if it ends up say every single person will be there. I will crap party in the card, why ye party in Wedma, wabble party in Obra, when good stand the money at the to be a. And that would even, and no, so I didn't Shabbat say any pacono so. So they say, I'm a why you're near my eternity. But enea you money at the end dog. If you don't take time, now we sweep it near people just capitalize on that. And especially when we come into our region, because it's perceived. So nipa edubia to about say anye moon son e fade. buy ho meboa. But one thing we must bear say on my way mun obi na okọ register as a voter or register in the political party whatsoever. If you go to America, they are registered Republicans, registered Democrats, and registered Independent. Those countries they register. General registration to be electoral commission register no. Ka ukoni aju information in na money idea.
Party affiliation.
Party affiliation. You registered be a member.
MPP member.
And we don't have that one here. To be a sentiment maybe any pound so you general elections are out of a double trauma. But domo panwa you can say be a hardcore sorry to party na no pania we and be a no me yensa. Once come here and say be what 2 out of the 7 e be omontoma party. But if they do say ye no money idea will be idea, those people would even jump onto. Maybe a 9 won't feel no do a pepania kumapa every one so ye no near my power ye answer a money idea no or more doddy bell party in the crown. It be a no mono crying then. Ama me ye ni bianco. But in taking that leadership role, and I'm saying so bianco was a koye me and enemy and some money idea. The slight difference you have no, you're breaking and weakening your party. The leaders that you bring 4 no more no more. Omotoma said the Omotoma and Tiama who's be your strong base. Now the leaders because ye and is a quiet to be aba ammonia dear will be a pejan money idea. I forgot say leaders na ye choose neighbor or pepano or donna or more my policies and programs here the bayadian. I feel no musumochi. A very dicey situation that we have. We need to expand, we need to make sure we build this party stronger money idea. But a near may be a one who was here she no. The best is will be an fan dream. Yet to chini ye money at the near chim the same one time about one time ye na I bet by the goose you know near when it's near the consent a better.
But I say honorable be enter be pay mona obia send message bi aba ba ohon mti pese ka be yi anu aka na fe ya wrap up ne yako omuso nkwan ne MPA on TV 18.
Oh, me take care.
Now V18 away.
It's a matter of choice.
Wow.
Me take care. And you see, and you say, maybe you Prado. That is the car me use. Obia wa de ope. Maybe be we say ade pa car man pepper e Jaguar. Ba Jaguar ni 4x4. E be afi ne baby am sika nru ho. Wa ko ti am pe Jaguar. Crown and this is na send you mo ye na nyame fe. On say no no mo de aboho. Ba crown is Jaguar so say no wa ye say em fe pa na na ni fuel tank ni so wo car na pump me say. Me car pa me use to see am ni jim pa ya vin boot mo fa na de ma me. E white. Me petite car me panty car ba me sika so nti ya na de ya na ye no ho ayi na na wo twi bi na de call. But however, the most important thing is you are secured, you are mobile, na be ye adwuma no. I don't begrudge anybody in V8. E dey be dan nyina mu bi. So they say enti no yes bia ka che npa cross me say na on so me so na o do otoba ko ka o
na ne de ma MPC wo anyi bi.
Me dey na me je Prado.
Ah, dear Prado.
Yeah, me dey Prado.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you say hospital na former MPA no so far? And what's my good say?
So far the omni. Do you say hospital na ni esi no one it had no budget. Let's ke bia na ho. The former MP tried to say out of the 5.3 million Ghana cedis I had from $1 million per constituency. At that time equivalent to 5.3 million Ghana cedis. I en sakano. Emu 380,000 Ghana cedis. Any allocated for sa
hospital.
Yes, for the completion and installation of equipment. 380,000 Ghana cedis. Woefully inadequate. If you have such a project, I believe that a quantum of sika nanke one should have gone there net me abwa. If you go, we call Ghana Health Service, or estate, Mr. Wukunadano. The minimum, the estimate to the minimum was that same structure ni bo achia bonfa about 6 million Ghana cedis. That was Astat last year I buy an per stock an inventory of Nehemiah. So assuming the 380,000 Ghana cedis and the two same fanye. But however, my contracted with the K-Max under the middle belt for that amount of money. He vehemently says so. But we move to site to build it up to a beer corner. Now we are finding funds to make sure we complete that. It was not even in the books of the Ghana Health Services and now the ministry. It was a localized project and with no budget. How do you end up doing that? It do tell me when we are setting our priorities. Any bosha we must be candid. I say no kwa for my own. not for political expediency keke. So there are clinics in our constituencies that they are woefully surviving now. Emoni ade. It is a be a nyame boa na nkeska se bi baya. Onim, when we looked at the profile of projects and the 5.3 million a year na, and I'm mekokan baby, Emma and Kofobi feel say I was not being fair na bibi money ade. But I would want to say it minia. You see, 5.3 million Ghana. We do 380,000 Ghana cedis and allocate it for that clinic. But 2 astro tests that would have costed us almost about back here 1.4 million Ghana, back here 1.2 million Ghana cedis. In total, 2.6 million Ghana cedis. More than half. That was totally for astro tests. Drainage systems. Mention of a baby in Shute Fire Pa. Koye also at Impunya. Kobrokrum Estate, Kokwari, Kudiase. Almost all the communities. Emoniade. Drainage baby, Mirina and Kibi Torpedo. And at Impunya, the only about 190,000 Ghana cedis. The other one about 500 and some. Token Nabuma drainage system, a 685,000 Ghana cedis. Any integral constructed just a kilometer. But we have huge serious. You see, certain priorities. It is part of what leadership calls for. So, a leader, how to set your priorities. And money idea. And that is the situation we find ourselves. And most of the contractors crowd are my side. Because it says that there is a certain arrangement that should have been done between themselves and the former MP before they move to site. And one of the contractors over Bayer drainage, you know. Why they? And they didn't come. I mean, after Easter, then if no performance bond, money security, then the president. Even the astroturf, it cannot complete those astroturfs. One was supposed to have been at Division School Park, the other was supposed to have been at Mozuzongo Park, Moniate, at the total cost of almost about 2.6 million Ghana cedis, more than half of the total allocation. So, it is the tenacity in nice priorities in right at that time. I believe strongly say this amount of money I'm paying on. So most people, I can say, 1 million per constituency or paying the kind of crime. But the president gave those monies to the constituencies. We had 5.3 million.
And this special initiative?
No, it is under the middle belt, a special initiative. But you, as the member of parliament and stakeholders, have that allocation right as to which projects are in two projects are awarded. Project awarded to MP's preferred contractor. Two another contractor and that is the a year and
sign up panel.
So it is not that anybody is trying to say it, and the document is here. I'm even surprised you asked me this question. The document is here. It is not that anybody. So you see, this is the situation that we find ourselves in. And yes, this is it. Middle belt. Our documents in any. The cameras can capture it. It was your Gusmini and Penny projects awarded to MP's proposed contractors. And these are the projects. Now, you see, come and penny the Mayeni.
A buying this one, man.
A crab is yes, so you dear any most say any answer. A buying wallpaper, a wakumapa, localized development. Say, Anya be a senior Debra, you soon as members of parliament, even to understand that there have been people who have even said and proposed, say, and District Assembly Common Fund they buy in total in instead of that amount of about 5% to the mine, okay, 50-50. MP for 50, not DC for 50, so that the development projects money. Because people come to you with developmental issues, money are there. Think yen chemupe. Tiskebi eba assembly beyond DC nanki chemupe. Maybe the president heeding to that corner, they be at the constitutionality of how to change all of those ones. He proposed that initiative. Remember, constituency be 1 million. NC also, any opinion leaders, need stakeholders in Cabo. Namon found Shempun to do and bet media ye, ama buam persuano ni emo communities now. So that was a laudable idea. And the president brought it. And I'm going to say, we had 5.3 million Ghana cedis. So, it is a year so near this share near my was here, this share near this share in a year. We are sure that now the communities and some constituencies would have fully benefited from it. And okay, anybody will say, money idea. But these are a near you can't see a deal and money idea. Oko Duasia clinic in the completion of polyclinic and installation of equipment. Now, bra, can you create 2 bedrooms house? Crown Puno Kwatama to TV Abuma. Are you talking with the 380,000 Ghana cedis? And this is it. And a shower. That is it. In completion of polyclinic and installation of equipment. In 380,000 mass consult. Community Ekwakusin in Duasi. That is it.
Right. I think any person message, will get it right. Oh no. Yes. So on such issues.
So we are engaging, and I've written extensively to the Middle Belt on these projects money idea because you see, I wrote copiously at the Sebeya would have even to understand that on the way other paper. This is other paper, and in the parliament, and then the there was a portion of it, and this was another paper on the 24th of November 2021. That was stating say there have been 2 astrophanes that had been completed. Under the Middle Belt Authority. Sorry, I say. Yes, and they stated it here, but I wrote on it to the sports minister. Say, so it has not been done. You see, we should be candid to ourselves. I was here no kwa forma ye huni ni pa o masoma ye ne ye di o manimu. So they say, eno ne boa ye mo munya ye mu gidie no mu ye koma senya party mu gidie. Ne bi a kyeranya akwasi kuno that they can have confidence on benya gidie woni pa fufuo bi mu. So no so ba so be no ya because one we esa ye betwa no e de nsunsun so boni be manipa no bebre bia ebi anko mu tim no makoma mu na dwen pa eso mo so de ba be boa ba de be ka kyerse mfantefo baako ne di fa no na ikofo mo mfantefo and that will not be fair to the other person money ade. So we are going to be candid with our people. We'll lay all of these things bare. Omafutuo no makwa nchekra will feed into how we would handle this situation that we find ourselves in now.
Right.
Now boy empesua na me na etia kwe.
And I say Honorable Akwasi Kunadu a member of parliament edema mention of mama na bunyasi yampon na mo converting. Why? Yampon na mo converting. Ti Honorable me da se pa ewura Bismarck Kwasako wa me da se sanso na ewura also eja ben lecturer Kumasi Technical University so mama na mo nyina se no pay mo be ka on adwumadi kama pa Wontumi the privilege morning show na ye de ebre wo nyame